just like that. And also people are like, oh, fighters are a dumb question. If you're a male human fighter, you're basically like, dude, D&D, the most popular character type is a male human fighter. Like, this is not a male human or just like a human fighter in general. Like, just enjoy the character you play as, you know what I mean? Like, if people don't like it, then that's on them. But I hear no one complaining about variants on the team. Like, oh, yes. It's like, okay, good. It's like your niche joke, but yes, I'm so yeah, you will remember if we were good or bad men, why we fought, or how we died. Just that few stood against many. And if combat pleases you, then grant me this request. Grant me revenge. And if you don't listen, then to hell with you. Just that ending, is the cherry on top to like Conan's speech at the Battle of the Great Hills or Great Stones.
Alright, this is at like 38. I'm gonna move it down to negative 45. That's really low. I'm gonna move it to negative 40.
Okay, I should have rolled the barbarians.
Talk a little bit, Kaler.
Yo, this is Caleb Ehas. Welcome to my podcast.
Here we go, and we're recording.
You know, in a court of law, you may want to explain why you have that recording on there.
Well, I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we're here,
I'm just glad you didn't die, dude. I can't take any more deaths in this campaign, and we've only been at it like 4 sessions.
That was by the grace of the DM that I survived.
That was the grace of the dice.
And also,
okay,
we just ordered.
my dice didn't. I was
not your
two.
dice.
Derek.
Yippe's dice.
Derek.
His deciding dice.
Wait, you literally rolled to save him?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what was the
That's
roll
awesome.
to save? High or low? Like, what would you...
It's split on 10.
Split on 10,
Split on 10. So he rolled 11.
Oh.
So he rolled above to save.
So, like,
that's what I was like...
I will have to say this. Imhotep is a spiteful son of a bitch. I will say that.
He's like,
What a
he's
spiteful...
like, I still have more work for you to do. I died tonight. Not a lot
Dude,
more.
He's like, listen,
Okay,
son.
we have got... Guys,
It's like a couple minutes.
Guys, I don't think you understand the gravity of why we have to live. Not for the campaign, but we just ordered custom prints of our characters.
Listen,
That was
guys.
$23. We cannot allow them to die so
too
easily. So, no more running in recklessly, trying to be like the savior.
We get the art, and it's all just... Everybody has new characters.
It's like, can you fix... Yeah,
Hi, welcome.
No, but
But
no,
like, should we send it just in case?
no, but no, it would have been funny if like we all do die and we...
I can't remember anything ever, so.
I'm sorry everybody trusted
I like that we
notes.
started the recording with my annoying laugh. That's perfect. I'm like,
That was the first thing, yeah.
can we start now?
No.
Can we start now?
No. Because I am not editing this audio file. It's getting dragged and dropped into YouTube.
no! He's not editing the audio! Oh no! Oh, this is terrible. We're all
Alright.
gonna sound like idiots.
Okay, Liz, you're
Yeah.
the one then.
Alright. Last time on Land of Dirt campaign. So basically what happened is, okay, so basically we went, well, sorry, I have to remember, a lot happened.
Too much
So
happened.
anyways, Kaboo was in a compromising situation, and after having a heart-to-heart discussion, by that they mean they tried to stab him through the heart while grappling him, they explained that they were not here to hurt him, which Kaboo was like, yeah, bullcrap. But anyways, they reached an agreement. Kaboo got some magical, like, jewelry so he could help them investigate more into this, strange going on. So they woke up, they had breakfast, we went to a library for a bit, we did some interviews, we thought we were making some headway, we found out the prince was innocent, we found out that the daughter may be a little sketchy-detchy, but then Kaboo was like, oh, fetch, she knows what the magical jewelry is. So he storms out, pretending under the guise of diarrhea, meets up with the girl again, tries to intimidate her. No, literally... Honey, is it? Yep, diarrhea. Anyways, so under the guise of diarrhea, but then he meets her again, and he intimidates her, to which she slashes his arm, but his intimidation still worked, and basically she helped him understand that it was actually Orin, I believe. Was it Orin? Yeah, Orin was the one pulling the strings. So we rush to go to the tavern to go talk to some guards and get some information. And then we find the Sands lady, who we never learned the name of, so I'm going to call her Devin.
I never asked the name of.
Yeah, it's Devin. It's Devin. Canonically, it's Devin. Or good Sean, better Sean. Fine, it's better Sean. So we went to better Sean, and she was getting stabbed by this creature. So we fought the creature, and then in an epic moment to try to stop the creature, Grim put himself between him and the portal because my sentinel didn't work, and he tried to sacrifice himself. You guys get sentinel, they said. It's great. It's the bomb.com, and then it's like, oh,
Listen, your character, not ours.
yeah, I know. It's like you need Polar Master to make it work. It's like freaking trying to ride your bike outside at Pokemon. Just doesn't work. Anyways, so what ended up happening is, luckily, the god, because the DM rolled an 11, decided to have pity on Grim, and also we commissioned artwork, so we better not screw the pooch on this one. And basically, what ended up happening... No, I'm kidding. Sorry, Derek. Anyways, what ended up happening is the lizard still escaped through. Grim lived. He's now converted more than ever, like singing praises to his god of death. And then all of a sudden, the good Sean was like, cuff, cuff, he knows. And then we heard all these guards. I'm like, man, that is thematic timing. So basically, we're back to where we started in session 1.
So, some minor fill-ins.
You interrogated the royal family.
Yeah, the entire
made everyone
royal
cry
family got
again.
interrogated. Sarah had a fun nightmare. Or dream, whichever.
Oh, yeah, we died in that dream. That was fun.
Grim was given a large bag of some A+ quality weed.
Yes, other major plot points. That weed is good.
You guys went to the Library of Scholars.
And we just kind of figured out some stuff. They haven't told me what I found, but I told them what I found.
So he found information about
The
statues, and you guys found information on merging the void and necrotic damage, and you found out that it requires an Arcan gem to create the bond. And then you guys went, got sliced, got stunned.
Oh man, I got stunned so bad.
Round. But yeah, so now as
I'm missing some of my hit points. I can only get back up to 75,
And I did
guys.
nothing in that last fight. Absolutely
Sarah was
nothing.
holding back to get a nice strategic advantage, and everything resolved before she came around the corner.
Yeah,
No,
Sarah.
I shot like 3 spells off and they did nothing.
They were immune.
And he just like,
And the
just
ones
like,
that hit, he was immune to.
I'm just gonna wait.
I can just imagine that moment, just like ting ting ting, and Seraphim just like, crap!
Why am I here?
Set pocket sedge.
As the blade in her last moments, as he was about to heal.
Oh, and I took her dagger.
What are we gonna do?
Yes. As he was about to heal her, he was told by Yepe to not. Which you guys
I think she's
know,
missing a
but
kidney,
that's what
though.
happened. Probably.
Yeah.
Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain.
And the last thing that she said before passing away was, he knows. And that is when you guys heard the alarm bells ringing and the guard's footsteps approaching.
Did either of you mention what he knows?
He knows that what we know.
Right.
And
I'm pretty
what
sure
we
we
know.
just all looked at each other and went, Orin.
Did we talk about that?
So
right?
what? Do you think we should try to like
Did
put
you
up a
mention
face?
that we had been talking about Orin, right?
So I
Yeah.
think the
So
blade
we had
told
been-
him.
Oh yeah, and I wrote it down, and I remember I grabbed you guys and I ran us all the way back to the hotel room, threw a bit of coin to make sure that they did not follow us, and basically
Emptied out the bottom of
out the bottom, and
yeah.
and then I wrote it down so no one could hear it, and then I ate the paper.
And also, he gave us like a little signal while we were talking to the king. His face kind of.
Yeah, he
showed
gave us
some
a
stuff
signal,
behind
and
it.
also the king is
Not
a
on
douche.
purpose, not
I'd
on
just like to
purpose.
state that he's cool to Grim, but Kaboo, the guy who was right, gets screwed.
Man, when you call the king a liar and he gets mad, he's such an asshole.
Yeah, he is, because he
You tell
is.
him he's lying about his wife being murdered. What a dick.
He is a big one. Oscar Mayer.
Absolute barbarian.
Hey, that's hurtful. That hurts, guys.
Listen.
Okay, words hurt.
Truth hurts.
I'm still stuck on Oscar Mayer dick.
He's a big Oscar Mayer dick, okay?
An Oscar Mayer dick.
Like I said, Kaboo is very blunt. He doesn't in Kaboo's mind, finding out the truth is more important than sparing someone's feelings.
I've had
so
an Oscar
good.
Mayer dick. Not great.
Is that what they call him at the ballpark?
Would not recommend.
Is that what they call him at the ballparks? Come get a big ol'... Anyways. Anyways.
Okay, so.
All right, so we're in the middle of an alleyway.
Right?
Oh.
We haven't run off to the hotel.
We
yet?
haven't run off.
That was the plan.
No, we're not going anywhere. We are on the land
You
now.
guys have left the hotel after talking
We were
about
gonna
it
go to the
and
tavern.
find
This is the
first
tavern.
dead girl's sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanted to go talk to her, and this is when you guys heard in the alleyway that's fight happening, and all of this happens.
Okay.
So the sand's
Yeah.
killed, the thing's gone, and we're just...
And Caboose holding a body again.
Portal is closed. The body of the sand is there. The sand is unconscious / dead.
Uh-huh.
Caboose
and
holding
guards
the
are
body.
coming.
And you guys hear alarm bells. Last thing she said was, "He knows." Alarm bells have started. And you guys hear armored footsteps running towards you.
All right, guys, don't worry. I got this. Get a plan, Grim.
I'm not that intelligent.
Okay, we are screwed.
We have
Okay,
to go.
I have an idea,
Got to go.
but it may not work. But again, that's how we've been flying by the seat of our loincloths at this point. Everyone grab on. I'm going to jump and get us on top of the building.
You make
so we
a
can
really
run.
good point. We should turn ourselves in.
What?
No, that's
No.
not what we're thinking.
No. That is a bad idea. What?
I completely
no, bad
misread
idea.
this
Bad
situation.
idea. I said
Completely.
jump on, and I will try to get us out of here.
We're whispering.
Oh, sorry.
The girls can't hear us.
I am freaking panicking right now. I have a corpse in my hands again.
Don't tell people that.
Oh, crap.
You're like go British.
He just throws. Okay, then Caboose just panics. He's like, okay, he just throws the corpse like up on one of the roofs.
Make a
Like,
strength
okay, strength.
While he's doing that, I'm disguising self as fucking random person.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go like peek quickly like out into the street to see if I
9.
can see the
Oh crap! Plus 7,
guards.
so 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not able to get. It is like 2-story buildings.
So the body just goes.
You throw it, and this blade that you like, out of everybody have the most emotional attachment to, you just
Can I catch her? Can I roll the catcher at
you can
least?
catch her.
Okay, thank
For the
you.
sake
It's
of
like,
please don't let this
thank
poor
you.
body.
Please, she's dead, right? Like we've confirmed she's
She is
dead.
now.
You're such a bastard.
Did I really kill her?
No.
Oh, she was dead.
Don't do
So
it like
she was.
that.
She's dead.
Okay, so I just capture her then again. And I'm like, oh, that was so bad.
Well, that was one death save, so.
Okay. No, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry, because Kaboo doesn't want to kill. He's
You're
just
good.
like, he has a
You
body.
wouldn't know.
Did you just say Kaboo doesn't want to kill?
He doesn't want to kill. Okay, he
kill
kills
her.
evil. He suplexes people on his glaive of justice.
She
But
is dead, and so you guys see him.
In what direction do we hear the...
yeah,
He's
just
sure.
crap.
Okay, so we'll go off of this. Over here this is the alleyway. This is just kind of
peeking.
building.
Okay.
The guard / main like castle and things like that are this way. The inn and tavern and everything are this way.
So I'm standing here. She's just doing some weird stuff that decorating herself.
And
I turn over and I look, and you're tossing dead bodies in the air. And I look for a moment, just kind of off to the distance, and I say, "It is up to me now.
This is my turn.
Everyone has lost their minds."
Kaboo just looks at him. Okay, the getting rid of the body plan failed, but I do have another idea. He kind of stands her up and he kind of pretends he's drunk. He's like, oh, you're so drunk.
Run, you're running.
Okay, run. Yep. Okay, good plan. Get the heck out of here.
Should we go that way?
Kaboo's just
It's
running with
completely
the body.
It's
Oh,
close.
we cannot go that way.
Okay,
The
cool.
only way out
Guys,
is the main
I have an
road.
idea.
Look around. Is there a
Grab
ladder
onto
or
me.
something?
I can jump. I have great athletics. Grab on. I'll jump us over the
You
building.
can't possibly carry both of us.
Okay, maybe not, but what is your plan besides you sleeping off alone?
Okay, she
think
has
that's
just
a
peeked
great
out
plan.
out of the alleyway and she was looking down. As you look down, you do not yet see any guards. You
Okay.
do see light approaching as you.
Let's just run through the tavern and then jump out a window.
Is there
Tavern's
like
this way.
across the
Okay.
street? Is there something?
At this point, I just picture the Kaboo is running in circles.
Fingerprinting. Okay.
Okay, guards are this way, tavern in this way. There's another building here and kind of buildings lined.
Okay, so we
Run across the street.
There's
and
no ladders or anything going up to or anything like that.
You would be able to kind of find your foothold if you wanted to, but it might take
I'm
you guys
gone.
a little bit.
I'm gone.
Good idea.
Okay, yeah, good
Off or
idea.
out?
Okay, wait,
Across.
that means I only have to worry about carrying Grim. I can pick up Grim with the dead body and jump with him.
Sarah did not climb; she left.
No, I know. I
Okay.
could jump over. I could jump on the buildings and then jump from the rooftops. It would be great. Grim, do you trust me?
Oh, no, not at all. Let's go.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, what do you want me to roll? Athletics?
Are you climbing?
Yeah, well, I'm carrying 2 bodies and I'm going to climb up. I'm going to hop up or like
Who's
climb.
the second body?
I'm holding
Him and the
her.
singer.
I'm not going to just leave her corpse.
Oh, you're grabbing
He
Grim.
threw us both over his shoulders.
Yeah.
And as I'm hanging over his shoulder, I look over and I see her dead face, blood probably dripping out of it, just kind of laying there next to me. And I'm
Oh!
You just see like a literally cut a void in her chest and just kind of like.
so, how has your day been? Pretty bad.
Now is not the time for your sarcasm, Grim. And I'm gonna try to climb up on top of one of these buildings. Just like I guess this one, the one that's closest to the hotel.
Sure.
Okay.
Is there like a market stall or something I can hide in?
There's things you can hide behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's what you decided.
I'm
So-
hiding. Okay, well, go ahead.
Sorry. No.
No,
after
no,
you-
No, go.
Athletics, and I have an advantage on athletics.
Okay.
So
Is that wire raging or at all times?
I believe it's at all times.
Okay,
Let me
you're
check here. Yeah, covers difficult situations. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's a step 14.
Oh,
and
shit,
then-
guidance. Guidance.
Oh,
Too
okay.
late?
He hasn't
Too late.
rolled?
That's fair.
Fine,
That's
Fine, he
fair.
hasn't rolled yet.
Okay, well, I rolled one. I have my advantage roll. I got
He's
a 14 on the
mid-roll.
first roll.
Then what?
That wasn't one of the options.
Sorry. Okay.
You son of
Don't say sorry, just roll the dice.
Okay, 18, 19.
Yeah, so as...
Plus something?
Roll a stealth check. Is it 19 total?
Yeah, 19 total.
As you kind of go up and as you grab, the brick kind of like crumbles beneath your hand as you're able to catch yourself and haul these two bodies
Oh my
up
God.
over
Okay.
and onto the rooftops. Would you roll?
24.
And as you kind of look back, you see her kind of like meld into the shadows behind this cart. At the same time as you pull your leg up over the top, guards start rushing.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. How many guards?
I'm like not breathing.
We're talking like 20.
Holy crap. Okay,
So
yep.
let's just do parties. Do you have like 3?
We'll just use the Trogdor Knights.
I mean, hopefully they're just running past you.
Yeah, no, they're running past us, but again, so groups of how many? 20?
I don't know how good I
So
can...
we'll just say that these guys are worth 10 each then.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay. Here you go.
Um,
Oh, here's the rest if you need just random civilians and stuff.
DM, what I would like to do at this point is as soon as they run around the corner, let me double check and make sure it's not going to take. Yes. As soon as they run around the
I'm
corner,
hiding.
Yeah,
I'm
you can put it on
hiding.
I'm also going to do something.
You guys brought that body with you, right?
Yeah, the body's with us. I just
So as soon as I see them running in, I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out a bit of bat fur, and
How do you shave up the
a little bit of pitch,
Oh, shit.
and I kind of put it together and I roll it up like this, and I go, "Que sea oscuro." I'm going to throw it up over my shoulder and down into the area as I glance over, and darkness is just going to engulf the area there, and it is a 15 foot.
1 foot.
Also, yeah, this,
15 foot radius spear. So that's radius. So it should be 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. So it should fill up.
oh, also
pretty
my
much this
advantage
entire
technically
area.
works because it says to pull, so I pulled them up. We'll call it good.
That's fine. I already called it good. You're good, man.
I mean, to pull or break objects, technically she's dead, so she's an object. Some people think it's an object. It's not good. Anyways, we'll
You're good.
we'll call it
And
good.
a lot
Is that
of
okay?
people
right.
consider me a sexual object.
Yeah, he's a sex
I love
object.
as an object a lot, so it makes
So yeah, they're objects.
feel like an
It
object.
depends on what you're thinking of.
What's the
So
problem?
I would let that rule.
And as soon as I cast that, I'm going to start slinking across the roof and trying to get
Okay.
away from this.
So this is a like 15-foot orb of just pure darkness
Uh-huh.
that's appeared in this alleyway.
Yes. Complete and
Super-
utter darkness. The only even dark vision
Yeah, it's
cannot
only,
see through it.
only like things that can see through magical darkness can see through it, right?
Correct. Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
As the guards begin rushing past,
Wait. They don't come into the alley? I thought you said they came into the alley.
they had
No,
just gone into
they're
like the
just-
front of it.
Oh,
so
then
maybe
I'm
not
not
yet, not yet.
casting.
Okay,
that.
I was gonna say
I'm sorry. I thought you said that they, ran into the alley. I misunderstood.
magical orb of darkness has appeared.
No,
Okay, then
no.
you-
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
No, they have not entered it yet. They're kind of just running past, kind of looking around.
If it looks like they're getting too close to them, I'm gonna do something. But
Yeah, they not won their investigation.
Oh,
so-
cool.
Grim's still just holding the. I mean, Kaboo's
Oh,
just holding
can
the
I
dead
roll a
body, and the
stealth
head just like slugs slide his head. He's just like.
So you're not grunting as he's.
All right. Here we go. New dice.
You guys are like 20-ish feet
Woo,
up.
those are pretty.
They're very hard to read, but they're very
Yeah.
pretty.
but they're pretty. It's okay. I found.
What
I
the
found
hell
my
is
fuck
that?
dice,
DM?
so.
That is God.
It's your dice.
You need a flashlight?
That's an 18.
Yeah, sorry, I'll read my strength one a bit better. It's a bit of a stretch that we pulled that off,
Yeah,
but thank you for letting me have initiative on the rule of cool. I'll do better next time on that one. Thank you. I did it.
You push the D. You force the DM to. You ask to do anything.
Oh, I have advantage.
If he lets you, he lets you.
I mean,
Roll with the different dice, please.
18's pretty great.
yeah,
I'll take the 18.
Don't touch that.
Alright, sweet.
Because of my thing. So 18 straight. I don't get any bonuses to it.
Yeah, so as you're kind of there, you're able to kind of crouch down, stay up there. Their eyes are ground level for the most part. A few of them are kind of looking up. You guys are able to sneak past them. They are all going to run past the alleyway
Towards the tavern?
towards the tavern.
Do you see what's his face?
Yeah. Can I, from my hiding spot, can I see any of them? Like who the guards are? Or is it just they're all in helmets and I can't really see?
Yeah, you can are you guys also looking down?
I'm not looking.
I'll look down. Well, actually, I don't want to biff it because
He's literally like, oh god.
Wow!
Kaboo's just like holding on to the dead body.
Are you looking or are you cowering down?
Well, because I'm hiding down with the body. Like I place the body on the roof, and I'm kind of. Can I do a can
the
I
edge of the
look?
roof?
Like how?
If you want to look, you have to roll a stealth check.
Okay, nope, I'm not risking it. Kaboo's just gonna hide with the dead
Boy,
corpse.
oh boy.
Kaboo's just like holding a corpse again.
I'm gonna kind of look over and see the blood draining out of her, and I'm just gonna kind of draw a little heart
Kaboo just kind of looks over.
as we're waiting.
Sometimes we think Grim is really like a balanced person. Really, he's
not.
insane.
Yeah.
Kaboo just kind of looks. He's like, Kaboo just kind of looks. He's like, that's disgusting. But your art has merit. Granted, you have talent. Granted, you have talent.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
As you're able to kind of see them running past you,
Dude, the dynamic between Grim and Kaboo is just
every
funny,
single
dude.
one of them now has an orange mask around them.
Uh-oh.
What?
These guards you
Isn't
see
that
them.
what they wore?
No, they were blue.
Oh,
We've seen orange before?
You have.
We have. That's like the guards. Once. Uh-oh, that's orange. Well, I don't know, but that's...
Like the elite, like the castle guard thing? He's
Did
gonna
you guys
probably-
have Keen Mind?
No, he's
No.
not gonna
Can I
fucking
roll
tell us.
an-
Oh my
Can I roll an
god.
intelligence to see if I remember? A history check?
You can roll an intelligence check.
Can I do it?
That's good, because
This
history
is like
not that
ancient
great.
history.
Can I do an intelligence
Oh,
check?
but I don't see their masks, so
You don't
I
see anything,
won't.
so you nat zero. Sure.
17? I rolled a 15.
You saw them the morning before. They were Oren's personal guard as he led you guys
Knew
to
it.
the Library of Scholars.
I don't see Orin.
You don't see Oren.
They're not with him. Go kill him. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna try to like follow. Like, do they run to the tavern where we were staying?
You see as probably 10 of them break down the door to the tavern.
That was unnecessary. Kaboo just kind of like here's like...
I'm not gonna be like, hello, NYPD. I'm gonna be like,
unnecessary.
NYPD and just bust in.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, that lady has to make a living.
Can I see them on the roof from where I am?
You can't see them because they are ducking down.
Okay.
The same reason they didn't have to roll stealth check.
Kaboo and Grim and Kaboo are playing tic-tac-toe in the blood,
In the blood.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna wait like
Iron to fish.
Blood.
Blood. It's like,
I'm gonna wait
That's-
like
just watch those.
a good like
Oh, I'm
3 or
watching
4
it
minutes
over again.
after they've passed to make sure no one else is coming through. They don't turn around or something. I'm just hiding there.
During those minutes, one more group of 10 runs by as well.
oh.
I'm going to roll over, pat her on the shoulder, and say, it is nice to have met you, and I'm going to leave the fucking place completely. I'm done. I'm out.
Are you gonna disappear?
I'm gonna cast disappear.
Oh,
I'm gonna catch Hocus Pocus. I'm dipping out.
Vampiric touch. That's not helpful.
Drain her for the little life she has left.
she's dead.
I have no spells. I need 4 hours to rest.
Okay. Oh
No, I
no.
want to go adventuring after you cast Zone of Truth twice.
Yeah. Okay.
This wasn't. Let's
go!
Kaboo's just kind of think. He's like, Graham, we can't go back to the hotel. Do you know anywhere like in the city where we could lay low? Also, can I just say right now, being betrayed and backstabbed, I'm in my element, so I feel pretty calm right now. Like a little nervous, but I'm pretty calm.
One idea.
Why?
Let's get back together with our friend and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
16?
Should we just go into like tavern? Do you think they'll look in the tavern? Or?
Turtle.
Yeah.
You briefly catch something on the rooftops. As in movement.
Okay, like over there?
On the other rooftop.
Shit, fuck, dick, and balls.
Oh, crap.
I'm going to army crawl.
And Kaboo will follow while also helping the corpse on me.
Leave the body. Leave the body.
Right, sorry, I'm panicked. Look, I just didn't want her to have a bad death. Can you give her like a quick rite or something? You're a priest of the dead.
If I get closer, can I actually see the
Just
top
give her like
floor?
some sort of
'Cause it's,
purple
like,
thing,
more
like, you
of
know,
a-
your spirit won't go to hell or something.
You're able to kind of see it briefly. You don't see a humanoid figure. The movement you see is moving sand in the air.
It's okay, maybe.
I'm gonna reach into my bag.
I'm gonna
pull
move this
out a
way a
copper
bit,
piece,
just
lay
to
it on her forehead,
keep it-
and say, "May the gods protect you on your journey. Let's get the fuck out."
Kaboo just like puts his hands
I'm
up. He's
sorry,
like,
I
that's fine.
interrupted
That's
you.
perfect.
No.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. That's good enough. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. And
No, you didn't. I'm gonna move that way so I can kind of try to keep an eye on that.
Oh.
roof. I don't know.
Crap, Grim. He like points at the thing. What you doing?
Ooh,
I don't know what it is.
It's the freaking thing.
I'm not there.
You told me that they're listening on this.
Oh yeah. Mhm. That is definitely something that is on your arm right now. Okay, so my thought is, you go that way.
Oh my gosh, he just like grabs it. He just like grabs it and he like puts it like he puts it with the dead body.
Can you take
Take
it
it
off?
off. Roll a con save.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it on.
Nope.
No.
That's not how repercussions work.
It's worth trying. It's worth trying.
If it is not the consequences of my actions.
Son of a bitch. Okay. 17.
Okay. As you
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, 17.
As you reach to take it off, as you begin pulling it off, it tightens down as your arm begins to thin, and you have to scrape it off as your hands and knuckles are kind of like scratched and bloody by it.
Oh, son of a. Right.
As your arm is crawling, he's yanking this thing off, but you hear a voice behind you. And you see, materializing from the sand, is a member of the Saints.
I think that's
Nope.
okay.
Let me get.
And as
I left their figures at home today. Sorry.
You
We'll
good?
just use her.
You're good. As she very quietly has both blades drawn and looks at the body and sees just confident and like respectful nature of it.
Oh yeah, we did it! I told you we should have been good.
She asks, "Was this you guys?"
I turn and I look around.
I turn around too.
She's being like,
Duck down! Duck down!
she's not like, "Hey yo, there's you."
There's you guys! Kaboo's just like, Kaboo's still holding the bracelet. It's just like, duck down, you nuts.
In your head.
Yeah, just like, duck down.
I'm going to turn
Duck down.
around and look at her and I'm going to say, I don't know who you are, but yes, I put the coin on her head.
She fell to the void creatures. We came too late. We tried to save her, but the creature got away, and now we're kind of on the land. Or about to go on the land. We're in the land.
We are the light.
I turn and I look at her and I go,
As she reaches over and brushes her hand across the dead sand's face, the body begins to disappear into just a pile of sand.
She was Kaboo just kind of like backs up a bit, and he's just like, she was sad the entire time.
I'm just crawling
Oh
away.
heck no!
Meaning, I probably haven't even gone quite 5 feet yet. I'm just aggressively
Going nowhere.
not going far.
Kaboo just kind of like backs up. He's like, oh heck no! She was sad the entire time.
She just she's like, "You guys need to get out of here."
No crap, Professor.
I stop and I turn and I look back and I say, okay, I have a quick question for you. Is there any way that you can get rid of anything that is causing someone to listen in on our conversations?
Kaboo's just holding the net.
that bitch in the car.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. The orc lady.
Sorry.
She seems so
I
nice.
just made the connection because, to be honest with you,
I said
I'm
at the end of
good at
last session, but
I'm good at reading people. No, I mean I just remembered.
Yeah, but we can't really get rid of her. And Kaboo's just like, no,
All right,
yeah,
both of you
great.
guys make a stealth check.
A what?
Stealth check.
Oh no,
With advantage, sir.
with disadvantage, sir.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
is that
so
one?
this
Who
one's an
knows?
18.
What's
and
that one? Who knows?
7. Let's see. Hold on, guys. +2, 8, 9.
They literally made candy.
I think that one was a 12.
Wait,
Did you just say
those are
it's
candy? You've been playing with candy this
I
entire
had
time?
ordered a bit.
It was like 20 bucks.
My dude.
Dude, you actually did it. That is so good.
Flabbergasted.
I thought you were just like. Yeah,
I thought you were
that
so
was
funny.
actually.
I was like, when I heard the crack,
You've been
In my mind,
playing
I was
with
like,
candy
imagine
this
he just bites
entire
it.
time?
That makes
That
sense
was
when there was a little bit
$20.
of powder on the tray. when
Yeah,
you
and that
dumped it
also
out.
makes sense
went like
why you weren't even caring about my painting
I
tips
thought it was just
for
something
him.
else I didn't see.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Those are some-
I'm like,
That
oh,
looks
he doesn't
good.
seem to
He's like,
care.
yeah, Matt, for sure,
it
yeah.
looks amazing for candy.
Yeah, holy crap. Well,
He's like, yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
a
good
candy.
job.
crap, that was a 9.
I really thought
That was cured resin.
Mine is an 18.
I was about to be
Total?
scared. I was like, I don't think I can play with this group anymore.
I don't have a bonus to stealth. Yeah. My stealth is plus
damn, that
0.
guy was stealth, so that makes sense. What was
That's why I
yours?
have that cloak of
9.
elven kind.
Because the world hates me.
Classic game.
Yeah, because the world hates me. And it's because the world hates me.
Classic loud ass barbarian. So as you see this body turn to sand, Grim's like, and you're like, whoa,
Oh.
and it just, you just hear the whoa, like it to the silence that you've been listening to, is just this quickest like whoa. As you hear nothing, you don't hear any footsteps. You don't
No,
hear anything
that's
else.
This is not good.
That's worse.
Kaboo
I
just-
wanted to hear where they were coming from.
Yeah.
Shit.
Kaboo's just like, okay, look, he like gives her a bracelet. Look, we don't have time for this. We have to go. Like, where can we go that's safe?
I have an idea.
No, we are not doing tic-tac-toe in the blood again. I told you I'd do it once.
You did tell me that, yes. It
You play tic-tac-toe in her blood.
No, someone else. No, of course not. No, of course not.
I'm not gonna make that happen. I'm not gonna make that happen.
It is a.
It is
a saying.
It is a
It
saying.
is a saying from when
She looks at the
is
ground and sees like you just played tic-tac-toe like 7
Kaboo.
times in the same grid. It's just everything looks like a
Kaboo just
circle.
like moves his foot over quickly and just like scrapes it off. It's like, that's not important.
We're good.
I'm like, we are in need of our friend. Is there any way you can turn her into sand and bring her over here? No. What about now?
Can you make an army of sand? Kaboo just looks at her dead serious.
Ask in a couple minutes.
Kaboo just looks at her. Can you do it after a long rest?
No.
Okay, well, I'm out
She
of
is
ideas.
not a sand.
Am I right?
What? Oh, you're right. She's not made of sand. Listen, sand lady.
She can talk to my brain. She has talked to my brain before.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just wait for her to reach out to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a connection? Kaboo just is like trying to like lift his arm up.
We
It's like,
need to get to the library. No, what is that place called?
the library, the tower. I don't know, the tower that like comes up and down.
Library of Scholars.
Yeah.
Can you take us to the library of scholars and get us there without getting caught?
Can you guys be quiet?
I look over at him.
I can help
Kaboo
to a
just like
certain point.
Kaboo just like grabs his fist and he just goes and he just bites down on it.
We can do our best.
Oh.
but-
I can help to a certain point, but I can't help if you guys are just gonna yell.
Okay. Kaboo's still biting down. He's just like,
We'll be quiet.
We're gonna be so quiet. As she says, okay, well, if we're gonna go, now is the time. As she begins climbing down from the rooftop.
This way?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to follow her and try and climb down. Oh, jeez. Fuck. I'm going to try and climb down.
It's like
I have a
20 feet up.
0 dex, so...
Don't
Do
fall.
you need me to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics?
I'll roll in
Just
athletics.
for flavor.
Ooh, athletics, though. Shit. I rolled shit, though. I should have eaten that dice.
18 for acrobatics.
You're good.
Kaboo does
You rolled
it.
acrobatics?
Oh yeah, I mean athletics.
Okay.
6.
He's probably good at both.
I'm good. I have good. Well, athletics is better. Kaboo does a flip and like lands on the ground, so like awesomely. He just does like a flip.
As you like begin climbing down, your hands slip as you begin to fall, and Kayla's just there. And,
Yeah, I'm just there. I just go.
Taylor.
Kaboo was just there.
Taylor's there.
Do I need to roll anything for
Kayla's just
that,
in
or
the
are we
hallway,
doing?
What's going on? Why am I here?
It's like, oh no, I'm in the imaginary land again.
I appreciate that you got me, but you were holding me like a princess. Can you put me
Kaboo just like drops in like.
He's like, it's okay.
Oh, no. Actually, before he drops him, he just goes, "Shh, be still, my benevolent lamb chop." And then he just, like, drops him on the ground like a little rough. Like,
I'm going to get up, and I'm going to say, okay, we follow you. We're in.
She just suddenly takes off as she says to you,
Doesn't she turn into sand? Oh, okay. Sorry, go ahead. I'm
she
sorry.
can, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
She says, stay close or I won't be able to help you. Stay quiet. As she casts Pass Without Trace.
Can I circle around and follow them?
You're like, so she knows you're there?
Mhm.
Because at this point, she has no clue you're there.
oh, crap.
Depending, do I feel like, are they just running down the main
They
street?
begin to run down in the middle of the street. They're erring on the side of not being super quiet as they're kind of prioritizing speed.
Yeah, I'll run up behind them.
Do you want us to roll a new stealth with the Pass Without a Trace
Yeah.
plus 10?
Okay, so I need to roll.
If I don't make
So
it,
you're going to join on
So we
that.
need to roll a new stealth check then.
She sees you, and as she sees nobody else kind of get alarmed, she just accepts it and goes.
okay.
What?
I keep rolling an 18 and I don't know how.
You add 10
At least you
to
can
your,
read it.
stealth.
Oh, 25.
Plus 10?
15 plus 10 is
Okay.
25.
28, 25.
Oh, technically, if we're counting stealth,
That was
plus
bad.
2, so
Oh, no.
Double
27.
sixes on advantage, so
But-
16.
You don't have a plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6. Still 22.
Nice. You're good.
That's pretty good.
Little rogue sorcerer.
Yeah.
Caboose still has his fist in his mouth, just like being quiet.
She's gonna probably be quiet. So as you guys are running, all of your footprints are almost silent. Between
Mine
the
are
balance
literally
of
silent.
the magic, and yours is really silent.
She's like a
and
fart
just
in the wind.
finding the soft sand as you're running, you guys are able to make it on your way towards the Library of the Scholars. As you remember, it's a couple twists and turns, and as you enter, it's in an alleyway. The base of the wall has a portal on it. The portal is not lit.
Shit. Okay, crap. Do you know how to light the portal?
No, I've never been inside.
Okay, just out of curiosity, if I were to create an auxiliary exit, would there be like an auxiliary entrance? Would there be any problems with magical defenses or anything?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Question, you have never been to the library?
I've never been
What do
in
you-
this way.
What do you do for fun? Okay, well, what's the way you go?
And she just like points up.
Oh.
Come on. It was just like, okay.
Do you know, Dimorphina? No, do you know,
I knew you were going to say
Is
that.
that really?
do you know, Shasta Grey?
Yeah.
Do you know Shasta Grey by any chance?
That's the, well, I don't know if we want to talk to him.
You know everybody.
No, not Shit.
No, not Shasta. Not Shasta.
No, Gretel?
Naturally.
Gretel!
Yeah, Gretel.
That's
Her
the one
last
who I
name's
told
Gretel.
we talked. Did we
Gretel?
talk to?
Gretel?
No,
What are we talking about?
It was Gretel?
Purple girl robe who's
Oh, yeah, that was
Neutrally-
Shasta Grey. That was neutral.
Shasta Grey is the
head
leader.
who's
He's
like
the master.
buddy buddy with
Right,
the
right,
king.
Yeah. So
I wrote that down.
Who's the late? I wrote it down
Natura
and then I
Natura.
accidentally erased my notes last time. Natura.
Natura.
Oh fuck! That's,
Keep
I already
checking
have
the
that
recording
name.
to Make sure it's working.
Natura
No
leads
problem.
female half-elf scholar. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, master of the unknown arcane.
I mean, if she knows about it, then isn't it known arcane at that point? Just say.
Listen, man, you're digging too deep.
Kaboo. Useless information. No,
The
master of
mutually
useless
agreed
information.
upon arcane. There you go.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Do you know Natura Leeds?
Of course.
She works here. Do you know where? Do you think that she's still working? Do you think, no, she has to be still working.
She has no social life.
She's probably working.
Okay.
We need to. If we cannot get in, can you go up and in and tell her that we need help and that we that thing that I just told you. But don't let anyone else know, obviously, because they will.
It will take me a little bit to get
That's
up
fine.
there and in there,
We'll
but
hide. We'll hide.
Do you think you can? How high up is it?
the tower's like 200 feet tall.
Mother.
Of
Can
like
I give you?
smooth
Can I give
stone.
you a boost?
I'm
I'm
alright.
just saying.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty good at throwing things.
I'm alright.
Let's hide.
As you guys kind of like turn around and hide, you glance over your shoulder, you see the sand kind of squirting from between the rooftops, things like that, as it begins to kind of like snake between different spots.
So are they even alive, or are they just sand?
I
Do
don't
you
know, but
do
I
you know
want
what her name is?
No, I never asked. Look, when I
You
met
guys
them,
never asked names.
when I met them, they had a knife to my ball sack and to my head and throat. Names were not on the top priority.
I'm sorry. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
you met them before?
They put a bracelet on him and threatened him with his life and said he couldn't tell us, so he didn't.
I only sleep 4 hours a night. So how in the fuck did I
tried to
miss
notify-
all of
I
this?
tried to get your guys' attention, but then they attacked me, grappled me, and they're like, oh, hey, we don't mean you no harm. And I said, you don't mean me no harm? There is a knife in my junk.
We're talking a lot about your junk, and I'm confused still about who these people are.
Okay,
I don't know why I want
I don't
French.
know.
Yeah, you will
But when I'm confused, I'm French.
Okay, listen, this is how our conversations went. What can you tell me? We can't tell you. Who are you? We can't tell you. Who do you work for? We'll die if we tell you. I know nothing.
Oh, yeah,
I said
hi,
we're
hiding.
hiding. I
Yeah,
said
you
we're
said we're hiding, we're hiding.
we're
Can we
hiding.
hide? Do you want us to
We're
roll
having
new
this-
stealth checks?
Yes,
or
everybody
just...
needs to roll a new stealth check. No pass without a trace.
Hey, I have advantage.
Oh, crap. That's not good.
Damn.
7.
11.
You guys, 22.
You stupid peasants.
She's just like,
No,
whoa. And
this
I'm like,
is-
where did she go?
She just turns to
This is
sand.
all my magical items coming into play. That's it.
That's awesome.
Kaboo just like picks up some sand and he puts it on like Grimm's like feet and he's just like camouflage and he knows it's not gonna work. He's like, I got
Is there
nothing.
like a shack?
What did you roll?
7.
You rolled 6?
No, I rolled an 11.
7, 11.
Where are we hiding? Is there like a abandoned shack? An
Why would it be a
outhouse?
shack?
Are there any
Yeah.
empty
I
barrels?
see a local
They're empty
shack.
barrels, yeah.
So
Boxes?
this small alleyway, wow, we will just keep this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the base of the tower.
Oh, here, to make it more.
Towerish. Okay. That is closed off on that side. This alleyway, which I will say actually, imagine that's all solid
Okay.
here, is smooth nothing here. On the outside, you see a few like emptied out carts, a few like some boxes and barrels. Some things you could hide behind. Things like that.
Sure, it's the best we're
Okay,
gonna
fine.
find.
Kaboo jumps behind.
So we're, like,
jumps
moving out of
behind
this
about a
You're gonna have
barrel.
to move out of the alleyway if you wanted to hide behind anything.
Okay.
If you can't turn to sand, that's not a good place to hide.
I don't know. Somewhere ridiculous.
I will
Oh,
definitely
Yeah.
follow you in whatever advice you
Yeah,
have.
we're gonna follow.
I'm gonna use
the master
my
of stealth.
expertise to find a good spot.
All right, so you are able to, as you look around and while they're kind of like, wow, there's no, what about their junk? Whatever. You're like pretty much gone as they kind of see like, oh crap.
Right.
You guys are behind. You're able to find a spot behind a couple of boxes as you're able to kind of go in between multiple of them, so it's just kind of your eyes peeking out.
Okay.
You guys are not quite so efficient at this. As you guys, you're kind of able to hide, you kind of just crouch behind a
Yeah.
cart, but it's like not, the cart doesn't go to the ground. So like
They can see your
underneath the
feet.
wheels, your feet are still relatively, your cloak makes it appear as like one solid mess instead of just like,
And Kaboo's just crouched behind like a
you're
barrel, but
crouched
you see
behind a
like his
box,
blade
but-
just like
you're like, your foot's
Yeah.
off to the side. Like,
it's not very good. It's like very barely any defense.
I think we're really good at this.
I mean, like I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm killing it right now.
you
Ninja.
guys hear footsteps.
Can I see anything?
With a perception. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, he probably.
You can't yet.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Passive perception is
He's
17.
gotta see everything.
You don't see anything yet. As you hear the footsteps, you hear that they're around a corner. As the footsteps come around the corner, you see someone very familiar.
Oh no.
And 4 people with him.
Oh no.
As you see Orin walk around. And behind him are the same 4 guards with
Yeah.
the orange covers that were the first ones to escort you to this place.
Where are they coming from? Out of the tower or just
Nope, they're coming from.
this way maybe?
So like you guys are more on.
Sorry, I don't have any barrels yet. We're
You
still
do not
we're
have
still.
to apologize about what
I
you've
feel
given.
like
God,
Doc
where's
Brown.
the
You know that
entire
scene on
city?
Back to the Future when like he builds that entire
There we
like
go.
replica of like Hilldale, and he's just basically like, "Look, Marty, I'm sorry, it's not the scale," and it's like really impressive. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Doc, it's fine." That's
No,
what
you're
I feel
good.
like.
They're coming from the way that you guys came from.
no. This is not.
Okay. Sarah's like fidgety. but she's
Yeah,
not moving.
your fight or flight
Freaking
is
out,
activated
freaking out.
for sure. As Orin appears here, he kind of orders his guards to go ahead and go forward as they all walk past you.
Oh, crap, mother crapper.
As they're walking, they kind of look into the alleyway and don't see anything. As they turn around, they can pretty clearly see a leg poking behind the barrel, and
Did they see me?
and they can see you behind the cart as well.
Oh crap!
They don't say anything. They don't change their movements or anything as they walk back to Orin.
He has perception of all things.
You're able to see that both of them kind of slightly nudge their heads towards each of your guys' positions.
If you look at Sarah, there's like flames licking at her hands. Like she.
I'm going to look at these two and I'm going to say,
We're screwed. Yeah.
Jumping out?
You just walk it out.
Kaboo not wanting
You
to...
jumping out?
Kaboo...
I stroll out.
Yeah,
I
Kaboo
do not jump out.
Kaboo just kind of walks out. He's like... He just kind of walks out. Maybe... Kaboo just is like, okay, let's see if I can salvage this. Kaboo just kind of like follows close to Graham, not wanting to see his like friend get killed again. He just kind of walks out. It's like, oh, Oren, we were just looking for you. Do you know the bells are ringing? We heard a disturbance and we thought we'd come to assist.
As he just kind of like smiles a little bit, he's like, would you guys please come with us?
Sarah hasn't moved. She's frozen to the wall there.
Is your sorcerer friend still home sleeping?
No, she's, she kind of actually found a little bit of some company she's staying with tonight.
Friend.
And pretty handsome. I'd say like, on a scale of like attractiveness, like dwarf attractiveness.
I would call her pretty.
Oh, she was pretty good, yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Check.
Are we talking about Sarah?
No, I was talking, no, not Sarah, the person she's with tonight, you know, when a lady
handsome.
charms a man. Handsome,
Certainly,
very
certainly.
handsome.
Deception check.
Oh, balls.
With advantage.
Hey.
Just kidding.
And guidance.
Guidance.
You're welcome. You can have guidance.
Oh, what does guidance do? Does that...
Nobody knows. We
Add a
haven't used it
D4?
yet.
Okay.
Everybody's great at remembering it after.
Okay, 15, 16, 17.
That's pretty.
Plus that. Oh, 4. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Because I have plus 2. I got a 15. So my story is pretty good.
Guys are always so close to these things. As he does not imagine that you could come up with something that came out so fluently. And it not be true.
Asshole!
Yeah.
I am a very...
Don't say that.
No, I'm not. In his mind, he's like, come
You said it
on.
out loud?
No, I didn't. Get away from me, DM Luke. Get out of my mind, man.
No,
No,
talking
Kaboo's-
out of character stick.
no, Kaboo is just like very casually just kind of talking. Like he just looks normal.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, looks like she was the smart one tonight. Can you guys please come with us? As two of the guards kind of step and go, blocking you guys in the alleyway. Oh, yeah. As they kind of leave you a little space to the side to walk past. Orin's over
Can
here.
I ask Oren?
I'll get an Orin. I have Orins.
Oren,
Just an Oren, we don't
can
need
I
the other
ask
two guys.
what it is that you need with us? I'm a little bit confused.
As you may have seen that there has been a bit of commotion.
Yes, a little bit of commotion, but
You're not going to be able to save yourself this time. We know it was you that did it.
that did what?
Sorry, Kaboo just like looks like, did what?
Well, of course. You guys killed the king.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is a very Kaboo just is kind of like,
This is the problem with cliffhangers. I'm just remembering that I thought this thought at the end of last session. I
no,
was
Luke's
like,
gonna
oh my God,
say.
the king
He's just
said.
gonna be like, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
You guys
It's
think
been
the-
1
You guys
hour.
think the alarm bells were because of the alleyway
No, I
fight?
remember what I thought last time now.
I am stupid.
The king's been murdered.
Utter shock. On my
Yeah, like
I mean, they
Kaboo's like
actually-
just goes like he's actually surprised. Like he's like,
Oh, we're all aware.
okay. And do you have proof of this?
I won't need proof. Please come with me.
I'm going to cast darkness.
Okay.
And Kaboo is going to throw. And Kaboo is going to use his glaive to throw to slice sand and just like throw
Alright,
it
we're
in.
gonna roll initiative.
Is that okay? Or,
You can cast darkness. and we're gonna roll initiative.
okay, Kaboo is going to use his glaive to throw to slice sand and like throw it into their eyes. Pocket
I'll
sand.
let you guys both do that before and we start initiative.
Okay, so what do I need to roll for that?
Initiative.
Attack the ground.
Just roll initiative.
Yeah, and attack roll.
Okay, and also keep in mind it's going to be hot sand because my glaive has fire.
Ooh,
So it's going to be
Glass.
like hot sand, like scalding their eyes. So it's more than just sand. It is like
Do I roll for now?
Initiative too, yeah. You can roll with advantage. Should not technically
Off
hit
the
it.
ground.
That was a lot better than
Alright, what did you get?
22.
16. Okay, so I got a 16.
Not Seer, Sarah.
I got a 16 for
Get a dragon.
my roll 20.
Uh-huh.
I got a 16 for my attack.
For a roll 20.
Yeah, to roll for my, to
Say
hit.
roll 20, it gives me nightmares.
Sorry, to
I
hit.
still use it. Oh,
19.
me too.
I don't have any bonuses.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, for initiative? Oh, I need to roll for initiative. Sorry, I was rolling for my attack.
I am
Oh,
not
yeah, go ahead,
dexterous.
dude.
Yeah, that was my hot sand attack.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Hot Sandy boy.
My initiative is
Sandy
going...
boy.
let me just double check. Oh, no, I don't have that feat yet. I don't have that skill yet for initiative, so let's see here.
It's coming.
Oh, my initiative is 20.
Is it a natural 20?
18 plus 22, dirty 30. Very good.
Very Two of us in an alleyway. Let's pick a fight with 4 elite guards and a
Yes.
dude with that cast a 9th level spell.
Oh, we're dead.
I know.
We're certainly dead.
Is going to go back to the top of the initiative to a new player on the field. As you see, as you're now able to kind of look around, you see a party behind Orin. This party is led in a quick haste by somebody you recognize. It is Prince Horace.
Oh gosh.
You got to.
Now you can make another perception check.
Okay. Prince is here.
Wait.
He's gonna kill
Yeah,
us.
he's gonna kill
I
us.
rolled another natural one.
Are you?
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit!
Bye bye.
You want to use my edible dice? Oh, I ate that
Take
one.
your D20. You see the
just
bag
like-
of edible D20s. Every time we do bad,
Grim's just standing like neck with, like side to side with like Caboose just standing neck to neck with Grim, and he's just like, "Do you have any good last words to be left off on? Any
I know,
regrets?"
right? That's how I feel about these ones. I'm like, you're okay. You didn't mean it. You see
Shit, I
a
just
group of
checked.
guards behind him,
Yeah.
who are wearing red like tabards
Yeah.
over their armor. That's all you can see.
Maybe easier helmet. Dun. Okay. Whose turn is it?
Yeah, that's true. Sarah's turn.
No regrets, and that is what scares me most.
Not even the pipe weed.
How close is like a guard to me? Like
Never
if I
finished.
whisper, do I feel like someone can hear me? Like they're that
Yeah,
close.
he's like 5 feet from you. One of them is. There was 2, but Grim took care of one indirectly.
verbal somatic. Okay.
My friend is over there in the guard.
I swear to
He's
God.
he's under there. Kaboo is in that man's clothing. Kill him immediately. And
What
Kaboo's
am I
like,
doing? What
yeah.
am I doing? I can't do anything. Oh my God.
We're level 6.
I can't do anything. Like... Is the dead guard the one that's like the other guard's also 5 feet?
Yeah. They were kind of like standing on those sides, blocking out to kind of funnel them out towards where Orin was.
See if he has anything good in his pocket.
That's why I was like, I don't think
She's
I can't do it.
Slithery
I
snake.
could
I'm
try.
a snake. I'm a slithery
Let's
snake.
see. I could try. I got a pretty good bonus to that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use. This is risky. I'm gonna use my action to like get a good look at. That doesn't tell me anything. He's just gonna look angry, and that doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. Oh, I hate this. Where's the music, bro?
Oh crap! My rage is just gonna go away this next turn because I didn't make an attack.
Hit something. Oh.
Slice your wrist, dog.
Oh, okay.
Punch the wall. Anything.
As long as you make an attack, it doesn't
It's
matter.
too late now, though.
Oh,
crap.
it's
Next time.
Crap. Kaboo just kind of gets out of his rage. He's like, oh crap.
Hand his and be like, no, it's fine. Go ahead. It's okay. That's fine.
I'm so sorry. She doesn't do anything.
That's okay.
Or okay, she'll just use her action to try to get a better look at the prince and like how he's. I'm sure he looks pissed, but just
100%.
Who's
How
he
he's doing?
pissed at?
16. Flat.
Yeah.
I'm not wise.
You do notice something else. 2 things.
Okay.
The first thing you notice is that the prince's eyes are lit with a bright red light.
Ooh, okay.
You also get a better look at the tabard of the guards behind him.
shit.
Wait, bright red light.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know if that's good or bad.
Is he,
I think
is
he's
he
just pissed,
raging?
Or somebody's controlling him, or he
It could mean anything.
has new contacts. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm gonna guess
You
that
see
he's.
the symbol that is on their chest. It's not really important right now. It's 2 spiked tower shields in front of a gold cross.
Oh boy.
Write it down. Write it
Is
down.
that
You, having been in this like world area for a little bit, you can make a history check.
You said 2 shields.
Spiked tower shields covering a gold cross.
Let's see. We need this guy. Oh, here he goes. You're using him as the miniature for right now, so.
19.
You do actually recognize this symbol. This is the symbol of the god of protection and blades.
What does that tell me? I was like, get paid
Here's his
Totec. No.
Maybe he's not evil?
All right, it is.
Did we see? I know we tried to. Orin had no.
You guys didn't strip search him like you were.
No,
talking
but like
about.
when we
Yeah.
first met him, we were like, after he did that spell, we were like, oh, does his armor have like a symbol of
You
some
guys
god?
didn't see any holy
Yeah.
symbols, any gods. You just saw a trace of a tattoo.
Yeah, that I never got. But that you
I
didn't
still
tell
say
me
it's a
about.
duck. My guess, it's a duck.
I mean, it doesn't seem important enough to share, to be honest. But
That's fair. We don't share a lot of things in this party.
I genuinely forget. Like it's. Oh, gotta do
Do you want to
better.
use your movement?
No, I'm
Okay.
staying.
Kabu, you're up.
Shit.
Okay. Crap, kaboo. You gotta think. You can't. If I go into another rage, it's not gonna really do. I only have
It's
one
so I
rage
like
left.
de-escalate, escalate, de-escalate. I think you gotta de-escalate. There's too many fucking people here.
Okay, Kaboo is just.
I don't know. Do it again.
Oh boy. crap.
Sorry. Ignore
He
it.
just kind of looks at Grim. It's like, do you have any ideas that we may get out of this alive?
Hello? No, probably not.
Okay,
But,
that was a fair check. Okay, so I guess. Crap. Well,
this will be nice later on when we can look back and say, well, we've been in tighter pinches.
I mean, yes, but that is true. But don't you? Kaboo's is like still kind of angling his legs. Like, don't you usually have to survive those to be able to make those jokes?
They're kind of a downer right now.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. Yeah, sorry.
You're right, but like, bro.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, Kaboo can't really. Crap, if I go and fight, I'm dead. But we don't know what the king's. I guess. Are these walls like. They may be like.
They're like buildings.
Okay, can I jump on it and try to get like height advantage with my glaive?
You can try.
We're quite far away from them if you choose to run, my friend.
They're like a story and a
That
half.
will be okay.
Okay.
You guys would have to run past them.
Okay.
Because
Well.
you were in an alley.
Yeah,
But
there's-
he can jump. He might
Oh,
be able
yeah.
to
You
jump
want to go
out.
up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm...
I was like, I know the walls aren't
I
there,
said-
but they are.
There is no shame. All of us may need to escape on our own. And that is fine. And if not, at least I know I have friends on the outside.
Grim, he just kind of looks at Grim and he's like, I'm not going to lose this again. So can he grab Grim?
You can do it
Yeah.
if you want. He might fight you. You might not.
As you start to grab you.
No,
That's okay. No, you got you. It's okay.
I'm going to try to get an advantage on him. And so he's going to run. So 5, 10, 15. And then he is going to rage
Are
again.
you against the wall? Are you on top?
Oh, I was going to jump. I haven't.
You just got to roll to jump.
Yeah. Well,
It's like
what's
15 feet up.
right? I was going to rage though, so I could get advantage
That's fine,
on
yeah,
strength checks. Can I roll for strength on this, or
You can roll an athletics check.
okay? Let me just rage real quick.
You strike the flint and steel together.
Yeah, just like strikes it up real
You see a
quick.
tattoo. One fist says flint, the other one says steel.
All right, so let's see here. On strength checks, okay, so I gain advantage on strength checks, which is an athletics check, so that's fine. Is that okay, or?
Sure.
Okay. No, okay, fine. I'll just roll normal.
I'm not concerned about you making up the wall.
Okay.
But are you?
I always am. You know this. I always apologize. Ah, crap. And I don't get anything, so 9.
Okay. You're able to make it up.
Oh,
You're
really?
a tall guy. These are about 15 feet up.
Okay.
Takes you. You don't look cool. You don't look cool when you're doing it.
That's okay.
You're up and you're like, ouch. You're like barely, when you're like
Yep.
shaking as you're trying to pull yourself up. You do happen to get yourself up. That's going to be all your movement.
Okay. Ah, crap. And I lose my rage again, so I am out of rage.
Punch something.
Okay, fine. I punched the ground, like, just real quick.
You
Son of a bitch.
take 1 damage,
Okay, that's
and then
fair.
you keep your rage.
Is that okay, like, to do that?
It's literally people just like stab themselves with a dagger to keep
Yeah.
their rage going. It's fine. You're
Okay.
used to how it works.
Yeah, I just kind of, like, cut myself with, like, on my glaive. I just kind of go, yeah.
Perfect. Alright, do you have a bonus action you'd like to use? You did rage, I guess.
Yeah, I
Ren,
did technically
you were
rage.
up.
And then you allowed me to cut myself to keep my rage going in this case, so thank you.
I support unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Okay, I'm going to go
Sorry.
5, 10.
It was funny.
Yeah, I'm going to go 10 feet forward. I'm going to reach out my hand and I'm going to do bonus action to spare the dying. And I look at the man laying on the ground and I say, "You will not die on account of me." And spare the dying on him. I don't know if that's going to work.
Which guy?
The guy who
Oh,
got
he
sworded.
got range. I was like, there's no one near you.
So if there was any life left in him whatsoever, he's stable, but still at 0 hit points. I don't know. And then I'm going to go, that was 10, 5, 10, and lean against the wall again, the doorway.
It's just
And I will, I think that's... I think that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now.
okay. It is going to be Red Top's turn.
Probably should have just saved that for one of you guys. Oh, it's a cantrip. We're good.
The politics, man, the politics. As the guard is kind of looking over at the guy his guard buddy that he just killed, he's going to look at you, and he's going to run towards you.
Oh no! Kaboo is down.
Oh my god.
And he is going to attempt to throw a throwing knife at you. Does a 19 hit?
Let me double check.
Fuck, they're going in.
Yes, it hits.
It's going to do 6 damage.
Oh crap. Okay. I think. I don't know. I thought it still done.
That was a very good throw.
As the impact from the blade kind of hits you, you fall through the open portal behind you.
Oh crap!
That alarm was good timing.
We're fast.
That's fast. I'm just gonna jump down.
Just dash.
As you fall, as you see Grim, you see the blade come out.
Oh,
Gracias, mommy.
She gonna slap your ass.
Extra movement speed.
I did it.
It is now her turn. She is going to make 2 attacks against the guard. They are both going to hit.
She's probably dead. She's fucking.
she's a boss. Girl boss.
And he is going to be riddled with 4 slashes. As you guys all quickly see that each of those gashes are now have the sand effect start happening to his flesh.
Oh, jeez,
He
Louise.
is still up, but he just got sliced.
Good. That's
she's
fine.
She's sitting on the ground like against the wall, just oh my god. Too much.
And
Too
Kabu just
much
kind
is
of leans
happening.
back and he's like, "What's your name?" And he kind of looks at the sand and he's like, "What was your name? We never really properly introduced ourselves. I don't know if you remember me. I'm the guy who, had knives against him. I wrestled you guys for a bit. One heck of a night. I'm Kabu and you are."
You actually don't recognize this sand?
No, I don't recognize her. You may have heard of me from your friends. We had a good conversation. They jabbed at me. I fought back. Nice to meet you. I'm Kabu.
Yes, I know of you. It is nice to meet you, Captain.
Thank you. And your name? Or are we going to have a conversation like I've had with your associates? I can't tell you that.
She's like, my name is Gila.
Gila. All right, Gila. Sans lady who saved us. And I do apologize for your friend. She was a brave warrior. I'm sorry that she died. We tried to help her, but the necrotic damage she took.
She knew what she signed up for.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's great. Kaboo's just kind of like, yeah, everyone's signing up people to go die these days. And Kaboo just kind of like sits back up and he kind of brushes himself off. He's like, all right, Grim, what's the plan this time?
Yes, very good question. And I have the best answer for you. I think that this is a good time for all of us to really think about what is important in life. And for me, is pipeweed. So.
Kaboo just kind of like leans against his glaive and he's like, you don't have a plan, do you, Grim?
This was my plan.
All right. Kaboo just kind of like, he goes over to the girl,
Matura.
Matura, who's still holding the knife. He's like, hey, it's all right. The adrenaline you're feeling, it's crazy, right? But right now, we just need to ask you, is there another way out of here?
She's like, yes.
Was that the question?
Officially, no. There is no other way out of here.
Hey, I'm going to be
We're
completely
a little
honest.
past the fish
Yeah.
at this point.
I've been doing some research.
That is why I came to you.
That's great. Research. You know, you can call it whatever you want. Get to the point, please. We are in a bit of a time crunch.
I can show you. As you guys still hear like thunder through a stone wall. Just the combat outside. She goes over to her workspace and she pulls out this like stone. It just looks like a gray stone. As she kind of closes her eyes and rubs her hands over the top of it and sets it on the ground, a very shaky looking portal appears.
Okay, that's the best. This is the best news I've seen all day.
Do you know where it leads?
Usually.
What?
Can I read her? Is she being genuine or is this going to be another death portal?
Another death
Your insight check.
Yeah, insight checker.
Insight checkers.
17.
Just be genuine.
Okay.
You don't know where it leads.
I know where it usually goes.
Where does it sometimes not go, though?
It's either where I expect it to go, or it's somewhere completely different.
It's
Well-
not going to send us across the world, is it?
Right.
Dragon's butthole. I don't want it to send me to a dragon's
It will
butthole.
send you to some place that you will be immediately safe. As in, it won't send you under an elephant's foot.
Are you going with us?
I mean, I was going to, but if you'd like me to, I can
You should probably.
come with.
Yeah, I mean, she may get. And Kaboo just kind of like, if, the god over there loses, then, she may get.
If the god over there loses,
We're screwed. We are out of our depth. This isn't enough money. Okay, fine. And Kaboo, who kind of helps the sand to her feet, he's like, okay, you better get out of here first. You gotta warn the people.
She's like, okay, I just need a moment. Okay. She's kind of like sitting down, and she's just kind of like wrapping up her wound.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
wait for her to go.
Okay, we'll wait for her. And then,
You are not required to go with us. I don't know if they saw your face or even know that you have been complicit. Perhaps you will be safe.
she did walk out with a knife.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's bad. And a necrotic knife that she's not supposed to have.
Double ooh.
You have a necrotic?
That's what she's been.
Oh, wait, sorry. A
Shaking.
knife with weird pulsing energy, because Kaboo doesn't know that she's been experimenting.
It's like the void.
I'm
magic stuff.
going to be completely honest. I don't think she's supposed to have the weird green void magic knife.
Oh yeah, that has killed lots of good people.
She told you about it originally.
And
She had, like,
Kaboo
made a
just-
weapon that was kind of shaky.
Kaboo
about it.
doesn't know that
And
she
then when
made
you
it.
came through the
Kaboo
first
doesn't
time,
know
you
she
saw
made it,
was
but he
having
knows
was
what.
active at the-
Kaboo,
That's cool.
studying about
That's
the weapons, can at least tell that she has something, like a necrotic blade of some sort.
I would certainly. I don't think we probably have time now, but certainly would be interested in supporting you in your research. I think it's very important.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, additional funding. Can you make us something like, yeah. But I think, guys, we need to decide something. Like, what's our, like, I'm going to be completely honest here. And Kaboo just kind of like puts his glaive, like, kind of just like in front of everyone. Sorry, Kaboo just like puts his glaive in front of everyone. He's like,
Crisis.
I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I think it's time that we assess something here. I mean, what's our stake in all this? We were just hired like mercenaries at this point to go and investigate something. The murder has been solved, but the void are still present. So I know where I stand. Kaboo just kind of sighs and he looks at like the notch in his blade that he made with that kind of has the sand texture on it. I made a promise that I would avenge the assassin from the sands, and I also promised when taking this job that I would help the people so that no one in the marketplace or anywhere would get killed by the void again. So I'm going to see this thing through. It's the only direction I've really had in years, so I'm going to see it through. You guys don't have to stay, but if you want to, I just want to make sure that I know I can count on you, that we're going to be in this for the long haul. So I have to ask, are you guys in or out?
As he finishes this, you hear a big thud against the wall as you see the stones begin to like shake and crack a little bit.
Well, I'm certainly willing to help.
All right, that's one.
I don't think I have a way out of this now.
All right, perfect. My favorite kind. Yay, my favorite kind of help, forced help. And he just kind of like puts his glaive. I assume he has like something that he can like slide the glaive into. He puts it on his back, and then he just kind of looks at the girl. He's like, "Can you help us? Are you in?" He looks at the scientist.
Matura.
Yeah, Matura.
Of course, if I can be of assistance, of course I'll come.
All right, cool. And you need. And he then looks at the sand. Your job is to please, like, keep us posted. Do you still have the piece of jewelry that you were tracking us with?
And she like looks at you. She's like, my job.
Yeah, your job.
She like smiles. She's like, yes, I have it. Anyone.
And he just like he holds out his hand for it in case we need to keep in contact.
Spits on you again and again. It turns to sand and coils itself around your arm.
Oh, do you work for the princess?
I don't think.
I
think.
Saw that.
Oh yeah.
with
I would like to insight.
go ahead.
Come on, mother.
You.
Natural 20!
She
Oh.
also rolled a natural 20.
27. Her deception might be better than my insight.
Roll another one.
Fuck.
They all have a +7 to their
Oh,
deception.
Oh
tie.
man, it's a tie.
You son of a bitch. 13.
She rolled a 2.
Ah!
As you guys all hear this question, and you see her response of, no. You guys are all like, oh, okay. And you are able to see through it. You're like, you see in her eyes a little bit of danger enters her eyes as she looks at you. She's like, no. And that would be very dangerous to talk about.
Certainly. No,
Didn't
of course
Kaboo
you don't.
already kind of know that she works with the princess since he saw the princess eyeing the thing and he kind of got almost stabbed over accusing her for working with a murderer.
I mean, I don't know if you'd be able to connect those.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair.
That's you can maybe think that could be an option, but like
Yeah.
as you hear her say this, you're like, oh, okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe it adds a little bit of doubt to that thought
Yeah.
that's forming or something.
I say, sorry, I must have misunderstood the situation.
Yes.
All right, you first.
To the sand?
Oh, yeah, because you're about to die, so.
Get out of here.
Oh, you have to go through the portal?
Yes.
If she wants
Oh.
to.
Yeah, because she has no chance. She has a snowball's chance in the pizza
Oh,
oven
she
here.
will.
She's going to say, I'm not leaving the city.
Wait, this leads away from the city?
It could. I'm not taking a chance.
No, my lizard's here.
I do like Ironside.
We'll come back if Prince
You would say fuck the lizard. You don't even like your lizard.
Ironside would get very. I read him stories at night.
If Prince Horus / whatever god that is out there wins, we can come back, right? He knows we didn't do this.
I don't think we
There
have
are
a
other
choice.
lizards.
We'll come back for him, I promise.
He let me ride him. I'm gonna walk through the portal.
Oh my god.
Kaboo's gonna kind of like get ready to sprint, and then he just jumps through the portal.
Oh shit, I forgot the sands.
The sand is, as before you do this, she's like, I will, if I need to, I will come through, but I have things I must do here first.
Yeah, just keep in touch.
She gets up, she's, you see as she,
Okay.
as she spins up and goes up, you hear another crash against it as a couple of the stones are starting to become loose on the side of the tower. As you head through the portal, Kabu head through the portal. Tura is going to head through the portal. And Sarah's the last one.
Are we just in like an open lobby?
This is like the library of scholars. Like it's where you guys were. Like
Right,
it's all the
but,
open
like-
desks and like it's only one room. So it's
We're
like,
like in the middle of the room.
yeah, you're like
That would be good.
the history of the entire continent's going down.
To hell with the learning. Anarchy now, please.
I'll just go through.
No, what were you gonna do?
I don't think I can do it. I want to steal a book, but I'm like super far.
Oh.
If you wanted to look for something, now's the time.
No.
What?
No.
Grim looks at the portal. He's like, do
Hey, can you give me a book?
She's standing right there.
Romance novels or anything before you left.
Oh, Kabu's like, dang it, I should have grabbed a romance book.
Is that metagame?
What?
Do you have a romance book? I'll ask. Or romance
There's nobody
section.
here.
Oh, not to, oh, she went
She
through.
went through.
Oh, she went through first. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I
She
doing?
went through before you. Yeah.
Did she say
It's
how?
probably under the nonfiction section.
You knew
have
that
time.
before they had talked about like how there was like all forms of like written knowledge are here.
Uh-huh. Did she say how long this portal would stay open? I'm just
It
gonna.
looks just as shaky as it did when it opened.
Am I within 30 feet of a shell?
Absolutely.
Mage hand and just grab one.
Grab a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's
So you look at it, you just pocket it and jump.
I'm fucking.
Cool.
All right. As you guys all,
That definitely doesn't have like tracking magic on all that shit.
you guys land inside the void.
Yeah.
Oh, game
We're
What option
over.
did you guys
15.
have? There's no air.
How long can I hold my breath?
Yeah, not that long.
Like a minute? 3
me
minutes?
too. I think it's a
How
minute.
dare you guys say not that long? Can you hold your breath for 3
No,
minutes?
I've got your Sleepwood. What's impressive
For
about
level
you? I
6
can hold my breath for 10
adventurers.
minutes.
It's not a water campaign, okay?
I know that we break out the water characters that are never used in any D&D
Right.
session
I've
unless we
only
do
played
water.
characters for
Wait,
like the last
really?
2 campaigns because we had a pirate campaign.
Oh, well, yeah, in a pirate campaign, because
3
the sea
minutes.
is your friend.
Yes.
That's the coldest of space. Anything else?
Are we in the space?
Um,
The MySpace?
you guys
Sure.
find as you two and Natura are launched into a snowy forest.
Oh, boy. Oh, do you want me to change the tiles out?
So we're gonna count the gray as snow.
Okay,
Oh.
actually, yeah. Sweet, sorry.
What?
Shit.
What's wrong with
What city
snow?
were we in?
We're far as fuck, by the way.
What city were we in?
We were in the continent of Tesh. I can't.
You guys were in Tesh, in the.
We were supposed to go and talk to the
Yeah.
stone elves.
We were supposed
Oh, yeah,
to do
we
a
got
lot of things.
A lot of unfinished business.
But,
Let's go
you know, I
back.
think the
world's
gods-
small.
I think the
Catch a
gods
boat.
kind of threw a crap
Guys,
wrench in
we're
that.
in
Catch a boat.
the Punta Caba Lagoon area.
And then we need one for this librarian.
As you guys have time to kind of stand up a little bit and like look around, and then Sarah comes in. This looks familiar to you.
This looks really familiar to me.
Oh, we're not dead, Kabu. Just like, we're not dead, are we?
No, that would be a lot less snow.
Oh, great. Kabu's just kind of like shivering.
Starry twilight, actually. It's okay. You're not shivering. You have your protection against. You have your protection against heat and cold.
On
Oh.
my crotch.
It helps your whole body.
Oh, okay.
Or you
Okay.
could be like dead and sunburned.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
This is really similar to the forests surrounding the mountains that include the Drow City.
Can I see on the map what it is? Como parece?
No, why am I closing my eyes?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you worried
So
about?
the Drow areas in there.
Okay, and we're up in that area.
You guys are in the forest surrounding it.
Gotcha.
You wouldn't know exactly where in the forest.
So we're pretty low then. We're not like up on the mountaintop where.
You're not on like the mountain islands at all. You're in the
Gotcha.
forest area. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
He's the only one that recognizes a biome of this type.
obviously not
Oh.
Tish anymore.
Forgot to ask the dwarf god if he knows Bjornhold.
Yeah, but I don't think he was really in a talking mood.
Do you know Bjornhold? Yeah, he's my friend.
Where the fuck
I'm kind
are
of
we?
fighting right now, and then Kaboo like makes like
the
a gesture. He's like,
portal,
I'm kind of
they
fighting
see-
right now. This is a really bad
The
time.
portal is like shaky as it was, and it starts to vibrate faster and disappears. And there is no stone on this side.
All
The
right.
device used to create the portal is not on this side.
I'm gonna look at her. So when you transport places, you
What's O? No, no O. What's O?
She's like, we're somewhere safe.
He just
don't
kinda looks
know
around.
that.
Pretty safe.
You don't know this. In
You
the
see
middle
that?
of
She is
where?
actually shivering.
Yeah, she doesn't have that shit on.
Oh crap. Grim, do you have like a blanket? You have an extra shawl, don't you? You bought a lady's shawl?
I'm still wearing it.
fuck. This is for you. I bought this for you.
That's what I thought it was.
That is serendipitous.
It's purple.
She's like, oh my god, oh my gosh, thank you
This
so
is for
much.
you. I bought this for you. Literally, I sent someone and I said, "Hey, find me a purple shawl, a beautiful one. Oh, put it on.
Okay,
put it on,
yeah.
Put it on. Yeah.
It's, it's probably pretty thin if it's from Tesh too. isn't it?
We did it.
Something.
We are good friends.
She's like,
All right,
"Oh,
let's go."
thanks.
Kaboo's
It's
just
covered
like,
in heat.
"Ah." Kaboo's just kind of like thinking. He's like,
But like her heart is warmed. She's just
Yeah.
like,
okay, we better get out of this storm.
Yeah, where the fuck are we?
Are we in a storm right now, or are we just
Just windy.
okay?
so the area around you is a dark, dense forest. As you look up, you see little traces of snowflakes falling
Okay.
through the tree line in the moonlight. As you guys kind of look around you, you see a whole lot of trees.
Listen, we have two options. We can start wandering now, or we can.
I think we need to rest.
Yeah, that may be a good idea.
Is there any trees that Kaboo can cut and light on fire?
How are you on spells?
You're not able to light things on fire with your. Like,
Okay, fine. Can he light it on fire using barbarian know-how?
yeah, you have like flint and steel on your back.
Okay, so Kaboo just like starts cutting down some branches, and he kind of starts clearing the snow like in an area, so that way they can like have a campfire. And he makes like he starts a pretty big fire.
As he is starting the fire, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to help increase the flames so that they successfully grow. And
I'm
just
finally
while he's
going to
doing
use
it.
this item I have. This is awesome. Kaboo pulls out his emergency jerky. He carries jerky. Kaboo just has some cured meats. He's like, I get hungry, and he breaks off a piece and he gives some to
Natura.
Natura. Yep, Natura. I'm gonna
She's
write
still shivering.
Natura. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to take off my cloak of Elven.
Ooh, what does your clothes look like?
I'm naked.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually black leather armor.
Okay.
And then
A chest plate? Don't you have a breastplate?
Yeah, and I do
So
have like a
breastplate,
a black breastplate as well. And then that's just over my leather clothing underneath, long sleeves, all that jazz. And I throw it over her.
Let's see. Can Kaboo? What would I have to roll to try and see if I can get a location? Like, is there any like star? Like, is it night? Okay, survival.
If you tell me what you want to do, I can tell you what roll.
Okay, yeah, I want to roll to see if I can pinpoint our location or anything, like using like nature or study. Okay, let's see what I got with survival. 7. Okay,
We're in a forest for sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps in the morning when things are a little brighter.
Yeah.
I can see no really well. Right now.
And in the meantime, because Kaboo's just kind of like still kind of freaking out, he's like, I need to de-stress. So he grabs some snow and he starts making a little snowman.
As she is sitting as close to this fire as she can, as she's shivering, as like her lips are turning a little bit blue in this.
I truly can't do anything except burn her.
Cuddle her for warmth, darn.
Oh.
Snuggle for warmth.
Oh, yeah. Do we have our bags with us?
I have my hobo bindle that
You
I
guys
always
have like
carry.
your
Or
like
stop,
bags
yeah.
and things like
Oh.
I always keep my hobo bindle either on my side.
That'd be bad.
All right. Here
You
we
guys have like ground cloths and like blankets and like sleeping things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, you
So-
just pile those on top of her. every
Yeah,
time.
we just kind of
Pretty
pile
much.
whatever we have, and Kaboo gives her some jerky.
She's
It's good. Yeah, it's great.
So then she just kind of is like, she falls asleep shivering.
Yeah. All right. Kaboo just kind of...
With her shawl wrapped tightly around
Should we all get naked?
After-
Climb under the blankets?
I'll stay
Best way to
close.
stay warm.
Kaboo just like makes like a snowman, and he's still like finishing up the snowman, like he's giving it like a stick nose, and he's put some like holes in it with like some rocks. Just give me a minute, Grim.
Oh, you don't even have to get more naked. Maybe you should just climb under there with her.
I think she's gonna be.
You're pretty naked.
Thank you.
You're mostly naked.
Yeah,
I cannot see your junk though, which
All
is
right.
very nice, and I appreciate. Honestly, I appreciate that the most.
That is a feat. That is a nice thing people have said about me. They can't see my junk, and as he jams the stick into the snowman to make the arms.
Not trying to be rude. I'm sure your
no,
drum
you're good.
is
No, it's good.
excellent.
No, that's.
I mean, look at that physique.
Yeah.
I mean, that
He's
doesn't.
tall.
Yeah, sure.
So-
Did you say he's cold?
I said he's tall.
Oh, he's tall.
Can you roll for dick size? Roll a d6.
Okay.
No, don't.
Okay.
Do not.
You don't have to do it.
Oh, okay.
Don't do this.
It's
to
a
him.
dick save.
He's too pure. Don't do
Can
this.
I roll
to
it
Connor.
with advantage?
19, mother.
19
Anyways,
centimeters. Perfect.
okay. Anyways, so
That's all right.
Kaboo just kind of chuckles as like he hears this, and he's just like, you know, there's one nice thing about this, and he kind of turns from a snowman, who's he's belovedly named Frosty Pants. And he just kind of like turns like, you know, there's one nice thing. In my travels, usually people have tried to kill me, or kill me, rob me, or leave me for dead. You guys are a nice change of pace. Thank you so much for that.
I'm a good friend.
Yeah, you're good. He just kind of smiles like, yeah. And then he kind of looks at Seraphim. Can he see if she has the book, like a book, or kind of just like look at her?
Figure it's in my bag.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
No.
If you look at her, she looks a little uncomfortable with you guys are good friends and
Oh,
not ditching.
Kaboo misreads it. He's like, oh, sorry, where's my manners? Sarah, this is Mr. Frosty Pants. Hi! And he kind of gets
She
behind it.
does not have
He kind of gets behind it, like grabs the sticks. Hi, Seraphim. You know, you got fire magic. I got ice magic. Whoa! I'm a chill guy. I can throw snowballs. I can throw them 9 times.
That's nice, Kaboo.
Just keeping the mood light. And he kind of sits back. He's like, just keeping the mood light.
I will give you the fireball cantrip for free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a little log over to the fire and sit on it.
Kaboo's gonna pick up a rock and just put it next to him.
I'm gonna like sit by myself for a little bit and just kind of look like I'm, I don't know, fixing my hair or some shit.
You better not be doing anything suspicious over
No,
there. Okay,
never.
just checking.
What is this book that I have?
Please be something hilarious.
Please be something helpful.
We never get anything helpful unless it's a god coming out of an elf body.
Half elf.
Oh, yeah, half
So
elf.
racist.
I am a half elf
How
man.
dare you? Half elf, half dwarf.
That's
So
crazy shit.
Kaboo's just kind of like sitting back a little. He's just like, so let me get this straight.
I'm gonna roll.
Was he the god the entire time, or did the god just like get inside him at some point?
Don't say that. Don't say those words.
No, I know it sounds bad, and Kaboo's just like, I know it sounds bad. It's just like, that was a thing you don't see very often. I mean, have you ever seen
Roll
anything
D20.
like that?
If it is,
What?
She actually throws the book at Kaboo's head.
6?
okay.
Probably. Shit, it's a cookbook.
You find a recently written title called The Treacherous Footprints of the Cave. This book gives you insight about a specific region or landform and the perils that it may contain.
Okay.
It was odds or even if it was going to be helpful to you. Roll to evens. It's going to be helpful to you.
I did it. I mean, you did it. We did it.
Yay.
It is torn up pretty badly, and some of the pages are missing. It is written in common speech, and it is bound in animal hide. The fur is still on it. The fur is that of it's white wolf fur.
Cool.
Animal speech. No one here
As
speaks
you
animal.
quickly flip through a few pages, you see it talk about where to find, like, where caves occur in, like, snowy forests, and, like, how to find different shelters, things like that.
What language
also
is it in
writes-
again?
Common.
Oh, okay, common.
It's like deep speech. It's like the caves.
Written,
Um,
It's written in turds.
It does specifically mention
Just feces all over each.
Not funny, but
You're laughing. I'm off the hook.
You're given the pass.
This book is worthless.
funny.
It's written in.
it's
just books of turds smeared on every page. I can't read it.
You gave him credibility. See what you got.
Luckily, I speak in turd.
I'm not gonna look at it.
The main body of this book entitles Description of a Cave with a nondescript entrance, and on the inside is known to have great vast amount of treasure and is also haunted. Nobody just leaves treasure for free. And is haunted by a undead pack of wolves. That's all it says. It has some pictures of like what the entrance looks like and things like that.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all it says. And it goes on just about like different types of trees in the forest.
While she's doing this, can Kaboo begin to examine the dagger that he has? Yeah, he's
From
just
the
going to
sand?
begin examining the dagger. Don't worry, they only eat. I don't think you're going to get eaten, Kaboo says as he's still like examining the dagger.
Oh, I forgot to put it. I'm so smart.
Oh, I got it. He probably took him out to dinner first.
Oh,
That's how God got inside.
that's how he got inside of that could work. I mean, as long as it's consensual, he's like, hey man, you're a half elf, I'm a dwarven god, let me jump down your throat. And like, oh, no. Kaboo just like, he stops. He's like, no, that sounds, I don't know. This is just, Kaboo just kind of like puts his hand
It's
against the
genuinely
guy.
been a very difficult day. I would have come up with that like 10 minutes earlier.
I know. It's been a really crappy day. Like, literally.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty great day.
Pretty great.
Oh.
Oh.
You didn't have fun?
You almost died.
Yeah, and then my God reached into the door of death, grabbed a hold of me, and pulled me back out again. That was awesome. Okay, listen. Today, first of all, we interviewed royalty, powerful royalty. We figured out who a traitor was. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not that smart, so it's pretty cool. Third, we got into an awesome fight. Girl died. Massive god of dwarfs, maybe? I don't know. Excelente. And then we all survived, and here we are.
Kaboo just kind of like sits in you.
My deity appeared to me today.
That was pretty cool.
And Kaboo just kind of like picks up his coin satchel again and kind of holds it. And we got paid.
And we got paid.
We got paid.
It was a good day.
That is actually a pretty good day, and we're not dead.
I had a lot of fun. I was scared. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What part of the robes did you give her? You didn't give her the one that had your, the one you peed?
I did not really pee.
Oh, you didn't really pee?
No, unfortunately, I've been kind of stopped up for it. What the fuck? Is that
I
possible?
have sand in my urethra.
Oh, I've been stopped up, and
Why
Kaboo,
would I have said that?
Kaboo just kind of like looks at him concerned.
I'm very. Let me fix that. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit.
He's been holding.
Yeah, we stepped in your urine. You
I'm-
peed.
I'm very
It was canonically
I
that you
have been
peed.
dehydrated for like 5 days. So.
Wait, so did he pee or didn't he pee?
You peed, dude.
Yeah, you peed.
Oh, I peed?
Right, remember you said you peed and we stepped in your piss. So I want to know the robe that are to your
I don't
right
remember
hand.
rolling any checks for this.
Oh my God.
He didn't roll a check. That's
Okay, fine.
fair.
So the pee,
He
fine.
spilled his water. That's what
He's
it
just
was.
like, oh, my big gulp. It's everywhere.
I have to pee.
Oh my god.
Go pee.
I'll be back.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Oh, okay. Oh, the dagger?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I did pee myself a little.
Yes.
We know.
The D20
I'll let him
plus,
read that
It's
first.
frozen.
plus dexterity. Is that just regular dexterity? Okay, so just like a saving throw on dex or just... Oh, right.
It's your
Plus 2.
modifier.
Okay, yeah, so plus 2.
Maybe if you
Okay.
have some warm water or something.
After 3 turns, you win With one cardless
No.
blade, the victim must succeed on a DC 18 or be inflicted with sand blade.
Thank you. I said it to you in Discord.
Kaboo just
I
kind of.
didn't hear it.
Okay. You heard it, didn't you? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
You're fine.
Kaboo just kind of like looks at it and he just kind of is like, so that's
I
what.
trust you guys to not use the character, so it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, sorry. Kaboo just kind of like looks at it and he just kind of like holds it and he just kind of like, now familiar with the weight and everything, he's just kind of like, so my father told me about magical blades like this. This is impressive though. And he kind of just holsters it near his throwing axes and he just kind of keeps it down there.
Mhm.
He's like, and then he kind of looks at the notch and he just kind of kneels down and he kind of puts his glaive down and he's like, I am so sorry that I was not able to avenge you today. The man who killed you unfortunately evaded our grasp. I do promise on my honor that I will one day bring your killers or stop the organization that has brought me to this fate. On the honor of the Beetle tribe. And he just kind of stops and he's just kind of like, who's just gone. And he just kind of like, but he just almost like just tired again. Like you just see Kaboo just kind of slump. Like, this massive form just kind of slumps. And he just kind of lets his glaive just kind of fall back. And he just kind of looks up and past that notch, he sees all these other notches. And he's just like, I'm not very good at this whole honoring my promises thing. And he just kind of gets up and he just kind of leans back and he just kind of keeps sitting on the log and just watching the flames.
Is Natura kind of passed out or?
Oh, she's gone.
Okay.
Not dead. She's passed out. Sorry.
No, yeah. I'll.
Yeah, no, she's frozen. Ding, ding, ding.
And she's dead. Natura is dead. Oh no.
Plot twist.
I'll kind of let a moment pass after he says all that. Were you like?
It's mumbling. It was
mumbled,
kind of
okay.
to myself, but it was kind of like you would have to be like right next to
Okay,
me
so I
to
probably
hear it.
didn't hear.
So Kaboo
Right.
was just kind of. You could roll for it, like if the DM allows it, but Kaboo's just kind of like. You just kind of see Kaboo kind of like feeling a bit defeated. He's like, it was a good day.
Are you purposely trying to hide it?
No,
Okay.
he's kind of keeping it secret. He's not going to really open up about it. Like he likes these people, but he doesn't 100%
Sure.
love them yet.
Do you notice him like mumbling and kind of
Yeah.
like seeing
Looks
that he's
somber,
down and you're like,
yeah.
okay, fair. It's been
I'll,
a
like-
very emotional
I'll
day.
wait a moment and kind of walk over
Yeah.
with the book.
Yeah.
I have a replacement for your map.
Oh, thank you. And Kaboo just kind of like grabs it. He's like, did you buy it from a sketchy old man in the stall?
No, but it says there's treasure.
All right. Kaboo just kind of perks up. He's like, all right, I'm interested. And he kind of opens it. What page?
Oh, I don't know. I flipped through it.
Oh, okay. Kaboo's
Sorry.
just going to kind of
There
flip
are people
through.
worse.
So Kaboo's just going to kind of look at it. He's like, maybe this, and he kind of reads title. It's like, maybe this will help us find out where the heck we're at right now. He just kind of looks, and can he find out, like, ascertain where, like, they're located right now, or, like,
So
a
there's
general
not like
idea?
a big map. There's mostly like mentions a few different landmarks and how like there's different caves in certain directions from there. So if you happen to like keep an eye out and you notice one of the landmarks, you'd be able
Yeah.
to kind of find out where there might be some better shelter and things.
Is there a tall tree that Kaboo can climb to kind of get a better vantage?
There's so many tall trees.
Okay, so Kaboo, first of all, he's going to say, thank you so much.
Sure, I'm not much of a reader, so
This is a nice win for the day after everything that's happened. So, again, I thank you.
it's not a romance novel, but
Oh, he kind of looks like, he's like,
He loves
treasure hunting
trees.
has its own
maybe
romance.
there's some in there.
Treasure
I don't
hunting
know.
has its own romance to it, and then he just kind of stops and this is like, for other people. For me, it's a literal nightmare. And then he just kind of like walks off, and he just kind of like starts climbing a tree to kind of get a good vantage point of everything. Okay, so
You're able now that you're not like in the hot heat of combat and chase. You're able to like
yeah,
climb a tree up,
he just kind of like climbs up a tree and he's kind of looking compared to the book's landmarks and everything.
So you're not having to make it like above the tree line, but as you're kind of making it up, you're able to kind of look around. Around you right here with the low light and everything, you're not able to make out any like specific landmarks or anything that really stands out. It's kind of just snow, trees. That's it.
And
So
also,
it's-
I'm gonna roll to see if I can find any animals nearby.
You can make a perception check.
Well, because I need
Are you
to
doing
get
looking from
Scorpion's
up
ear.
what? Yeah, up there. Hopefully, I can see a bird or something. I need a bird's eye view, and please let it be a cool bird, like Donald Duck.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
Okay, let's see.
It's a hard voice to do.
It's a hard voice to do. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I don't know how anyone does. It sounds like
That's all I can
That's
do.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Fine, a cool bird like Woody Woodpecker. I don't know. Someone cool. Okay. 12, and that's with perception, or are we doing
Yeah, perception.
14?
It's nighttime.
Okay.
You do hear the occasional owl. As you're kind of looking around, you do see a pair of glowing eyes. As the head you see the head kind of like swivel around. You can definitely tell it's some kind of owl. It's about 100 feet away from you.
Okay.
But you kind of know what tree it's at.
Okay. Can Kaboo try to cast this spell since I always say I just have it
What's
prepared?
the range on the spell?
Let me check here.
What does it speak with animals?
Yeah, speak with animals. Let me check. Duration 10 minutes. Range area self. So too far?
So you cast on yourself, and then you can just be like, "Yo, bird!"
Yeah, basically. So Kaboo
If you'd like to do that, you can.
Really? Okay, thank you. Because this is the only spell I always say I have it prepped because it's not really great. So he just kind of breathes in the smoke, like he kind of lets like the smoke come out of his nostrils and mouth and kind of go into his ears. And he just kind of starts going, ooh, ooh, and he just kind of saying, translation, are any winged friends out tonight?
As you see the eyes kind of snap towards you, you just hear like, you sound kind of strange.
Forgive me. And he just kind of, Kaboo just kind of looks over and he just says, forgive me. I am not, forgive me for disturbing you. I am just trying to ascertain, or I'm just trying to find out, do you know what area this is? Are there any people, cities, like large ape or big, and he kind of describes like big, tall, lanky creatures, caves or nests.
I have seen people like you around.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you know what direction they're going? Or do you know what direction the city is by any chance?
Multiple directions.
Okay. Do you have like maybe a route that you typically take? Like he kind of points like which way would you fly if you were to go there?
I would never go there, but see as it kind of like looks and kind of like gestures with its wing. Not the direction. No.
And Kaboo just kind of like looks at it and he kind of like ascertains like north, east, like north.
You're able to kind of place yourself.
Yeah, he kind of places himself and he kind of pulls out like the little map from the book and he kind of pulls out his little like charcoal pencil and he kind of just like makes a direction and he just kind of closes it and says, "Thank you. Are there any wild wolves or creatures out at night?" Like,
absolutely.
All right, thought so. Kaboo's just like typical.
You've been hearing wolves too, like howling in the distance.
Kaboo pulls off a piece of his jerky and he tosses it over to the owl and he just says, "Thank you, friend."
You catch it and that's all you hear. Just happen.
And then Kaboo just kind of like climbs back down.
So while Kaboo was doing that, Kaboo, I don't know how you want me to say it.
Just whatever, man. Sarah, are you Kaboo? Am I saying that right?
Kaboo. So while he's doing that, obviously I come back as soon as I think he leaves, since I was peeing the whole time that he was uttering to himself. So once he leaves, I come back and I sit down. I was going to, but then I heard the wolves.
How long have you not peed as Kaboo comes down from the
No,
tree?
wait.
Oh.
You hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. You've been up there for a while.
Yeah.
You're purposely not here. Okay.
Yeah.
I turn and I look at you and I say...
You just came back from peeing?
No, from not being is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard the wolves.
I missed, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh. Sure.
I do not have to ask you a question. I don't mean to pry into your life or make you feel
Go
uncomfortable.
ahead. We almost died 4 times today.
Are you scared?
Something in particular or overall?
No, yes, in something in particular. It seems as though there is a lot going on with you.
Sure. We almost died a lot.
I mean, more internally, perhaps. With your scales and
Oh, yeah, sure. That's
and your
confusing
eye
a little
opening
bit.
up.
Yeah.
So, simply confusing, or are you scared?
A little bit of both, maybe. Nothing bad's happened so far, so.
Certainly. Do you believe that you are turning into something, perhaps?
Maybe. I don't think so. It's a little little far-fetched, but I don't know. Do you know? Do you know anything about dragon scales?
No. No, I know very little. The biggest creatures that are talked about the most, from where I come from, are things like giants.
I haven't seen one of those before.
Sort of the antithesis, or the opposite of a dragon, really. They're no threats. Do not like
okay. I didn't know that.
But I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I don't have to ask about it. And does it bother you when we ask questions about what is going on?
Not really. I don't really know any more than I say, so.
Well, if you have any questions, perhaps I could... I suppose I could reach out to my deity as well. It is no guarantee that he knows anything, but perhaps we could get a little insight. But let me know.
I'll keep that in mind. Not today.
Oh! Kaboo just jumps down.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, that tree branch. He broke a branch.
Oh.
He just is holding a branch. Bad branch. And he just kind of throws it. And then he just kind of and he just walks up to Seraph and he's like, hey, I want to thank you so much for this. This is really nice.
It's really nothing.
No, but I need to apologize for the way I acted when we were traveling in the desert. I have a hard time with trust issues. When I threatened to, unalive you if you betrayed the group.
Yes, you did say that.
I just wanted to apologize. And he just kind of sits near her. Is she sitting or standing?
I feel like if you're sitting, she's sitting.
Okay, so he kind of sits next to her and he's just I have a hard time. After I left my tribe, I have a bit of a hard time with trusting people. There was once when I was trying to find some treasure, I was ordered by a small group of dwarf miners to go into a cavern that had become infested with giant spiders to retrieve some rare gems that they had left behind in the scuffle of trying to escape. I was paired with a fellow treasure hunter named Kara. And we basically were meant to go in, grab it. And, it was a bit of a travel, and we had traveled and we had been good friends. We seemed friendly towards each other. But when we reached the cavern and things got too thick, we got into the thick of it, she grabbed the gems and used me as a distraction for the giant spiders. And I was in those caverns for 3 days. Because she had blown the exit, and I was lost in those caverns for 3 days, trying to survive.
What's your passive perception?
Huh? Oh, passive perception? Just this, or this?
Here. Passive.
Oh, passive is perception 12.
I don't feel like she can hide it. As you're telling the story, once you get to the part where she left you trapped, Sarah's face is
yeah.
She looks nauseous.
Yeah. I was literally surviving, fighting off giant spiders, getting caught in webs for 3 days, barely surviving. She was a great, don't get me wrong, she was a good warrior, but she was also a tiefling, and she basically just left me for dead and she took the gems for herself. When I got out, the dwarves never got their gems, and I only escaped with my life. So I don't really have good trust with people.
I don't blame you.
So I just want to say that I'm starting to trust you. And if you need any help or just someone to talk, I know that can help. I'm here.
Cool. Yeah, you guys talk a lot about your feelings and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I have a lot of feelings.
I imagine.
Right now I feel regret. We should have grabbed that stupid stone on our way through the portal.
Kaboo just kind of laughs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, Sarah, you seem to have a reaction when he mentioned that he was left behind.
Oh, I mean, that's horrible. Every thief's nightmare, basically.
Have you experienced it?
Close to it.
What happened?
Could you tell us about it? Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to you?
Oh, it didn't happen. But, even though you're friends with thieves, anyone could betray you at any second. So it's just keeps you on your toes.
Did you have a lot of thieves that you worked with?
Oh yeah.
Any in particular? I told you mine. Kabu just kind of gets a mischievous grin, and he kind of Kabu gets a mischievous grin, and he kind of looks at Grim. And he says, "The stars, they're on the right. This is time for stories." And he just kind of like does an impression of Grim.
You sound just like my brother. That was really good.
You had a brother.
Did you grow up in the theater?
No, I grew up. That's not important right now. But don't make this about me. This is on. We're asking about you tonight. I already shared my story.
I'm tired. And she's gonna walk out.
Was it something I said?
I don't know, but I sleep by the fire. Who's going to take first watch?
I will. Wait a minute. You have a brother?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
I have 4 brothers.
Oh, are you the youngest, oldest, middle?
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Youngest. I was the youngest.
What was your family like?
Ooh, that is a very good question. They were friendly. They were farmers. My father was a farmer. We were farmers. In the Underdark. It was very, in some ways, very similar to how farmers are here, but with different things to occur to the crops to grow.
If you don't mind me prying, are your family still... They still around? You visit them at times, or?
No, not in quite some time. I have not seen most of my family. Not in a long time. I do not remember the last time I spoke with my father. So. But yeah, tell me, Frame.
Sarah's not sleeping. She's laying away, but she's not sleeping.
Listening.
Yeah.
What makes you so protective? You're a very protective person, and I appreciate that.
Kabu just kind of like leans in, and he kind of like tosses his glaive, like, the hilt like from side to side, and he kind of just like thinks about that question. He's like, well, the stars may not be great enough night to tell all of that, but just basically everything that I've found. My father used to tell me that there's a lot of good in people, and he would always be able to see the best, even in a young little runaway like me. But ever since I kind of left out on my own, it's just been one horrible experience from the next. Like, literally, if I'm not being attacked or accused or running for my life, I'm usually being thrown into some weird creature's maw to be devoured, or I'm getting screwed over by another team of adventurers. He just kind of like sighs there, and it's like, and it just literally, when you saw me at the outpost, I was ready to go home and give up. I was going to exile myself because I had failed what I thought to be my mission. And then some random guy in a cloak and a skull asked me for some food and finally gave me the nicest thing that a blessing that I'd never received before. And that gave me the encouragement to keep going. So I apologize if I seem closed. There's stuff that I don't want to talk about, but I do thank you, and I do think of you as a friend.
So do I. You showed kindness to me without asking for anything in return. That was... I feel that sometimes the kindest people are the people who have suffered the most. Not always. The harshness of the world can turn us angry and dark, and suspicious. But every now and again there is a diamond in the rough that learns something different, that gains something different, and I respect that about you.
Kabu just kind of smiles, and he's just kind of like, my father always told me that that because barbarians have the ability to rage and they have all this strength, that it's our job to protect those who are being abused or hurt, not because, a god commands us to or because it's part of a creed, just because when you have the strength to act and to help, then it's up to you to do it because you have that ability. You shouldn't need to do it because you're commanded by a god or because you've made a deal with someone. It just should be because it's the right thing. You remind me a lot of him. And then Kapu just kind of like pats him on the shoulder and he kind of gets up and he just kind of begins to take watch.
Well, I will take my turn washing. All I need is 4 hours, so I can take the last 4 hours. If two of you can take the first couple of washes, that would be great.
Sounds good. And he just kind of gets up and he begins like just kind of like walking around the campfire and everything and just kind of like surveying the area.
Perfect. I'm going to just kind of cross my arms, my legs, and just kind of snuggle into the snow a little bit and drift off.
I can take middle watch.
Okay. You're awake? You were awake?
She'll just pipe that up from where
Kabu
she's
just kind of like
laying
Kabu just grabs a snowball and he chucks it at her.
there. You just hear like as it hits her.
And he just walks up to a snowman. Looks like it's just me and you, Mr. Frosty Pants.
There he is.
This little snowman.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I don't know why I offered to do it. I shit perception. But, you know, Kabu's gotta sleep.
Natural 20.
So most of your watch goes through without anything abnormal. You hear wolves, you hear some of them really close, and the next time you hear the howls a little bit further away. You seem to think that the fire is really what's keeping a lot of things away. You do notice a sound. It's almost like a slight buzzing.
Uh-oh.
I really shouldn't have wound that up so tight. You see.
Crap.
Something
I just
bad.
want to rest. I have no rages. I'm burnt.
Just kind of small creature, about this big.
Oh boy.
Fluttering around with wings, going kind of making a wide berth around the fire. As it comes closer, it kind of like walks on a couple of the bags, and that's when you look over and you notice it.
Oh boy.
Just kind of like walking on some of the bags, just kind of the hands kind of like lift up the flaps,
Hey.
close them.
Kabu just like kind of like points his glaive at it, like he walks up, like keeping a safe distance. When he points his glaive at it, it's like, I know you can't understand because the spell is obviously worn off since 10 minutes.
You see this little guy.
I'm sorry, and you. I'm sorry, and you are. Kabu just like points his
He's
glaive
not
at him,
sure.
and he's just like, I'm sorry, and you are.
It's gonna kind of look at you, and it's like you see its eyes just like.
Hi, yeah, that's not gonna work. Kabu just kind of smiles. Oh, cute. Talk, and he points the glaive like up near the near just like right here, and he's just like, sorry. I usually let this end do the talking.
And it's gonna like pull off its back this arrow and pull back this little bow, and the bow's about this big.
Kabu just like looks at it. It's like Kabu just like kind of moves the glaive like a bit, and he just kind of pushes the bow to the side, just like gently, like just with the glaive, not threateningly, but he just kind of like nudges it very slightly. It's like, I don't want to fight.
Stare at you.
Does it like? Did I move it like away from me, or is it gonna hit me?
Don't fight.
Okay, so apparently it hits me. I don't want to fight him. I was just trying to talk.
Oh, I know.
23 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Little things are.
And it's gonna do 2 damage. Ow!
Oh, son of a! Hey, I don't want to fight you. I'm just. No, put the arrow.
Put your glaive down. The next one's in your eye.
Caboose just like looks at the other one. He's just like,
you hear it in Dwarvish.
Hey, Caboose speaks in Dwarvish too. I do not want to fight you, friend.
Last warning.
You put your.
I said it first.
What?
I said it first.
What? You said it first? No, this is.
I said it twice.
Caboose just kind of like looks
Last
at it.
chance.
Caboose gonna smack like the thing out of his like. He's gonna smack the bow and arrow. He's gonna cut the string. He's gonna do it so he just cuts the string off.
As you let's go as the string gets cut, the arrows. Gonna pull out 2 little daggers.
Caboose just kind of like puts his blade down. He kind of just leans over. I don't want to fight you, friend, but can I ask why you're joining our camp? And he kind of like pulls in. Kaboo pulls out his secret weapon, the last little bit of his emergency jerky, and he kind of pulls it out. He's like, if you want to talk, let's talk like normal people, not as enemies.
As it's sitting there, as you reach into the pocket, you just go, and it just disappears.
The thing disappeared?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kaboo's just like, I can't meet nice people anymore. No, I have to meet the little guy who just, and he pulls out the arrow, just freaking.
And as you throw it down, you feel like this little tiny piece of cold against your neck. And it's like, I told you to put it down.
I did put it down. Kaboo's just like, he's just like, at least my nuts are fine this time. Listen, I told you, and at least my nuts are fine this time. And Kaboo's just like,
give him any ideas.
Kaboo just like grabs it. Can Kaboo just like grab his arm and just like,
make a dexterity check.
okay. Barbarian dice, don't fail me now.
1,000 of those motherfuckers.
Okay,
Just
12
another camp.
plus dexterity. Let's see, dex.
Yeah.
14. Wouldn't that be a strength check though, or?
That's how quick you can move.
Okay, 14.
No, you're not able to. As he's just like, whoa.
Whoa.
Relax.
Why does everyone keep telling me to relax?
Chill.
Kaboo's just like,
You're
about
being really aggressive.
you.
You started it.
You met your nemesis this campaign.
Oh my gosh, Kaboo's just still walking around like with a thing on his back, like with the cold stone. He's like, oh my gosh, I just run into douchebags. They're all of them, just douchebags.
What did you just call me?
He said that in common.
It speaks common.
Oh, great. What you just call me? Oh, it's a high. He just like looks at him. He's like, look, this is not fine. Oh, Kaboo's just like ready to just like freak out right now. He's just like,
Just put the weapon down.
No.
It's so easy.
you put yours down. You get off me first. Get off.
Are we awake? Do we hear this?
Get off me.
You woke up.
No, I'm not
I'm gonna
going.
say you did it yet.
Okay.
Unless you're like
All I'm
yelling.
asking, he's shouting in Dwarvish. All I'm asking
Yeah,
you
you
is to
just hear
get off
Dwarvish.
me. It's to get the heck off me, and we'll talk. I even had jerky, but you do not deserve jerky if you're being.
Sarah, get off of him and leave him alone. I'm trying to rest.
As you guys kind of look up, you see nothing.
What?
As you look over and you feel nothing.
Kaboo just is like,
What is going on?
you're not going to believe this, but there's a little jerk off who's just walking around threatening to shoot me, and he picks up like the broken bow. He's like, this is his.
You just hear in your ear, like,
oh my gosh!
make them think you're crazy.
Kaboo just like stops talking. He's like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. And he just like kind of drops the glaive and he walks over just kind of to the trees. And then like he keeps his hand on his new dagger. Like he keeps his hand on his new dagger, just kind of like, all right, I dropped the weapon, you little imp.
We don't give him attention for like an hour.
Maybe he's sleep talking.
Kaboo just like walks over like a bit like past the campfire. All right, I put the glaive down, you little jerk. What do you want?
What are you guys doing?
I'm going back to my meditation.
I'll listen for like if I can hear stuff for like another minute.
Okay, so the creature is going to. Are you looking?
No.
Okay. It's gonna like rematerialize right in front of your face with its weapons put away. And it's like, was it that hard?
Yes. And Kaboo just like
So
looks at
friends?
sure, and he just kind of shakes his hand like he's like ready to he just like is, if he could rage he would be doing it right now. He's like, yeah, sure, friends.
Can I have your name?
Why do
And
you
you
want
see
my...
his whole voice is just like nicer now.
Okay, Kaboo just kind of like leans against the tree. Kaboo. He's gonna steal my soul, isn't he?
No.
Is he gonna steal it through my butthole?
Huh?
Did I just make a deal with a demon? This is why I need to learn things. I should have rolled perception.
Oh, nice. That's a good name. I like it.
What's your name?
You can call me Gil. Yeah.
And what?
Sure.
And why have you blessed our campsite tonight, Gil?
You're in my home.
Kaboo just kind of like leans. He's like, and he kind of pulls out the book. Does the book say anything about these things? Kaboo's just like, oh, great. And he just kind of puts the book back and he's just like, all right, my apologies if we've offended you. And he just is like, would you like us to leave if we've upset you? I apologize.
Oh, no, you're all right.
Okay. Is there something that you wanted to talk about, or you obviously wanted to talk? What's up?
I was just looking.
Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, Gil. And he just starts to walk back over to the campfire.
As you make your rounds, you look back, you see that it still kind of goes and looks at Natura. It's like,
Can you not? She gets very cranky if she doesn't get her sleep. Stop that.
please, and kind of gets up and bounces. That whole it's talking quiet enough to hear, so you just hear Kabu talking.
Yeah.
No, I just think he's weird.
It's gonna kind of fly over to Grim and kind of
You think he's weird?
Yeah.
and,
I know.
look at Grim while he's sleeping and kind of it's gonna head over to Sarah and kind of look at Sarah. And it's like, you guys are weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it just starts flying straight at you, disappears again.
So did I just give this thing my soul? I did?
Friends.
Is it going to steal my butthole?
That's his priority.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't know enough about D&D creatures yet. I
don't know anything about D&D creatures. I know about D&D spells.
Well, what spell did he make with me?
I don't want to ruin the DM's.
Gosh, of course, Kabu. Kabu's greatest weakness, gullibility.
Alright.
If I'm right, I don't even know.
It's going to steal my soul.
The rest of your watch goes without a hitch. As you go and you go to wake up Sarah.
Wake up. If you see anything weird, don't bug me.
God. Okay.
Is the bow there? Did he leave his bow there that Kabu broke?
The bow's still there.
Kabu just grabs the bow and he gives it to her. This is what's been following me. And he just goes to sleep without a
The
further
bow
word.
looks like a small twig with a little tiny piece of rope wrapped around. It could have been made by Kabu.
This is what's been following me.
Very simple.
Kabu's just so
craftsmanship.
tired and he just gets into his bag and he just passes out. Or gets into wherever he's
I'll put it in my
sleeping and
bag.
passes out.
Let me add it to my inventory. Tiny bow. From...
You can call it a belly bow.
I am gonna get
BLI.
this thing. This thing's gonna screw me over.
Nah, I'm sure it was an innocent nighttime
No, it's
encounter.
not. It's probably gonna screw me over. Why does the bad stuff happen to Kabu?
What is so fun
What
to
has
tease
happened?
barbarians?
What has happened to you guys this campaign? I've gotten almost stabbed. I've gotten stabbed.
I peed my
Oh yeah,
pants.
you almost died and you
That's
peed.
true.
Wait, you
Did you or did you not?
You gotta pick a lane, dude.
You did a little bit.
A little.
There's a little blood. Okay, Kabu's asleep now.
Do I need to roll?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I sold my soul a little.
5.
You hear
No.
a little. Just kind of up in the trees and around.
Okay.
You don't ever see what's
Okay,
making the
that's
noise.
fine.
Natural 20's never for good things. Why do I get stuck with a little annoying little bird monkey?
Would you like to do anything during your rest or your watch?
Yeah, I will. I don't know. I'm sitting somewhere on the edge of camp.
Around the fire or something,
Sure.
or further?
It's probably not good to do watch from there, right? So yeah, I'll do it from the edge of our little camp circle. She will pull out the bracelet that she has.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Sorry, were you ever able to heal all the way up again?
I haven't had a long rest in
Yeah,
forever.
it
This is
was
his first long
rough.
rest since that.
Yeah.
Really rough.
I'm
day.
burnt out of enthusiasm and so much stuff. Apparently, my soul's going to be sucked out of an orifice, and I made a deal with probably
Miscellaneous.
literally the devil, who the DM's going to make the literal big bad guy. And he's like, "Oh hey, remember when you gave me your soul? Go kill your friends." And it's like, crap.
I
sorry.
One last time.
So you're spiraling.
I see you're
I'm
spiraling.
freaking out. I'm
So
freaking out.
spiraling. Are you used to go? It's like,
Okay, I'll go to sleep. Sorry.
that's funny. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll pull out the bracelet and kind of just fidget with it a little bit and look over, and then without putting it away, go wake him up.
Okay. So you have it in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi. No time.
She's just like in your face as you go. Hi.
I just shoulder or whatever. He's like meditating, so I don't know what he's doing.
Cool.
You got your long rest. There's your spells.
Oh, can I get?
You
did
wanna
I
choose
get a long
those? I
rest?
can-
Not yet.
Oh,
What's that?
Once
You
his,
can go ahead and choose
once
a
his
spell.
watch is done,
I did.
you guys
I
are
have
good.
them.
Oh, perfect.
And once you do, your max HP will be restored. Okay.
what?
Once you get your long
Okay.
rest, your max
Yeah.
HP
Cool,
will
cool.
be restored.
Okay. Actually, I don't want that spell really fast. I want this one. Okay, so cool. What do you have? What do I see she has in her hands? What do you have?
I'm not really holding it like forward yet, but I bet he probably noticed
In
it.
her
I don't
hands.
know.
You would probably notice it with your perception.
It's a bracelet with the. I don't know if they know it. It is.
You have heard descriptions of it. It is a rather large Arcan gem.
It apparently belongs
She
to
got
the
from
queen.
the first fight. They didn't know, right? Because I
I
sent
don't
it to
know
you. I think I
either.
texted. I wrote it on a piece of paper. That's what it was. Yeah.
Sarah, before you go to sleep,
Look,
Seriously, you guys get cool stuff and food get viciously.
you got a book.
Cool stuff.
No,
Did you not see your freaking dagger?
No. What I'm saying is, like, you guys have like a cool heart-to-heart moment, and my heart-to-heart moment's a little nymph anal.
just
It
as it
says,
should
"Can
be.
I have your name?" You say no.
Okay, fine. Okay, yeah.
D pro tip.
Okay. DM pro tip. Yeah.
Look, you and Kabu seem ready to save the continent or whatever, and I can't say I am. I can't say I won't leave if things get bad. So, and she just thrusts the bracelet out. I don't want the responsibility.
This is
She's like shaking a little too.
this is the biggest, no, the only Archon gem I have. Okay, that's not necessarily. I have. Yeah, this is a lot. This
Yep.
is a lot.
And well, there's one target off my back, but
Listen, there were many opportunities for you to leave us. You were hidden perfectly, quiet. And rather than staying there, even after knowing that we were okay with you staying there, you jumped out and you came to us.
I was running too to get into the tower because I don't think I could have gone away, to be honest. That was bad. That was really bad.
I want you to know that I trust you, and I'm going to hand it back to you. I'm going to say, I will be happy to take this from you,
She backs up.
but I feel,
Not like she'll back up a little bit.
But I feel it should be given to me for different reasons. Not because you do not trust yourself, or because you feel like you're going to leave us, or because you're not ready to save the continent. Because, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just trying to do whatever it is that Ibitote wishes of me.
And he seems nice. He seems to want good things, right? Helping people and
He's a lot more neutral. Neutral. He's a lot more neutral. He's a lot more in the middle than that.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I tend to lean a little bit more towards wanting to do what is good for people, but he is definitely. That being said, I will not take this from you for such a
Please,
reason.
I really don't want to hang on to it at this point. And she'll kind of shove it back a little bit, not too much.
All right, but if at any point you need it, let me know.
I'll let you know.
All right, I'm gonna.
If there's no
I
item.
guess I'm gonna pocket this motherfucker. I guess I'm pocketing. Not pocketing. I'm pouching it.
no, you.
And I'm going to say,
I'm gonna put it on.
I wear it.
This is just like massive, like dozens of carats of worth of gem. Hey guys.
If you like it.
How big is the stone on this bracelet?
I mean, it was the queen's original. Like, it did belong to the queen before you found it.
Nah.
Before you go to sleep, and I'm sorry because I know you're tired. Why did you stay with us when you had the opportunity to cut him from?
I don't think that was a good option at that point. I don't think I would have gotten away.
No, but before that, when we were in the alley and you were not in the alley, well, that happened multiple times. The first time when we climbed on the roof, and then we climbed down from the roof, and then we headed towards the tower, you were very clearly hidden, and you probably could have left us.
I think I was in awe of what you guys were doing. I don't know. It just seemed stupid to leave.
Yeah, I feel
I'm not that much of an asshole. How about that?
I do not think you are an asshole. Thank you. Stop it. It's gonna be worse. Full out.
Earthquake.
How are you doing health-wise? As far as no curses or anything
No,
like that?
just a bit scratched. That's it.
Okay.
As you said, I was hiding most of the time.
You were stealthy
Right.
and quite impressively so. I will certainly take over.
Thank you. It's really, I don't want to think about it anymore.
I understand. You know, this reminds me of a story.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll tell you another time.
And she will go to sleep.
Alright, I will go over by the...
she can't sleep for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
she's
then
a little
like
cool down
that.
period.
I'm going to go over by the snowman.
It's in your inventory right before I deleted it out of mine. It's not an item,
No,
I
didn't
just had
put it in
to
there. Put it
put it
inventory.
in other
Arkenstone
possessions.
bracelet. You can actually put the queen's Arkenstone bracelet.
What happened to the queen, by the way? Oh.
Well, this one we're still trying to solve.
Lots of loose ends right now.
Okay. Can I add on?
If I let out a huge reference in like the next 10 minutes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We approve.
It's alright.
I'm gonna go over, stand next to the snowman, put my arm around him, and just kind of start my watch.
Make a perception check.
Go ahead.
Do I have advantage?
It's night. Okay.
Don't you have an advantage?
Like in darkness?
No idea. Double 10.
For a total of
17.
Yeah.
I have a
What level
plus.
are you?
I have really good. I'm not good at a lot, you guys. Did you see me try and climb off the roof? I did not do well. But I can see things.
You hear a as you hear it, you see this small creature.
What does he look like?
It's like a bastard.
Stay mad, God. Can't remember. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
This little creature, without the bow. Kind of here around the fire, goes and kind of like walks on Kabu, and then goes and like goes around me or Sarah, goes around, and then again goes to Natura. He's like,
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out
both his blades.
a gold coin. I would like to talk to you in exchange. Yeah, come over here. I will give it to you. Here, I'll flick it to you. You are fast. You are very fast.
Yeah.
You want to see how fast I am? Watch this. I'm going to turn and run to the tree, and then run back again.
How come?
The snow.
we
I'm
talk-
like.
Difficult terrain all the way.
my gosh.
You are absolutely useless.
I'm very slow.
Wow.
I am not fast. No, I'm not fast.
That is.
But watch what I can do. And I'm going to cast Dancing Lights. And just these little, this time they're going to look like little floating fireflies.
Okay, its eyes kind of open up a little bit as it's looking around. Whoa. That can be cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Looks good in the snow.
It looks really pretty. Okay. Who are you? My name is Grimlock Adargo.
Hi, Grimlock.
That was really good.
You just
I'm
got
Kabu. What? You don't like it?
I do like it. My
Okay.
friend has the same name.
He does?
You should take it from him.
Well, he gave it to me, really.
Oh. You're not going to take my name, are you?
I don't need it. I already have one.
Perfect. I like my name. I would like to keep it.
I mean, it's okay. It's a little bit much in the second part, but
That is
Let me not fail into death. Sweet embrace it.
No, you got it.
I'm going to say, what would you like to see the lights do? I can make them twirl. I can make them flip. I can make them turn into like a man, so they look like a just
how
the
about
outline.
this? If you impress me, I'll give you a gold coin.
How about this? If I impress you, you give my friend back his name.
Ooh. Gotta really impress me. Sure you don't want the gold coin? You got a name.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. No. Make. We'll
Was it
see.
still flying? It kind of kicks back and.
Impress you. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch. No.
It just shrivels up and pops.
Impressive.
I'm going to.
This book is so dumb. A lot of these creatures I don't actually use. That bow is.
Is it crazy powerful?
You mean the stick I have?
Stick?
On hit, a target must make a successful DC 13 con saving throw or gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh no!
That is one heck of a stick.
That's intense.
How is that balanced at all? There's a reason I don't use all the little extra parts on these because some of them are.
Apparently, I would have gotten knocked out. In
Yeah,
one...
you would have gotten 2 points. You would have saved that con save though.
Oh,
True
heck.
that.
I am getting the. It has just been a day. I apparently am going to lose my name. I'll have to go back for Kabu's last name.
Ooh, do we know it?
It's Fraserin. It's not a big deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
How wise does this creature look like it is?
Apparently wiser than Kabu, a cranky barbarian.
It's snarky. Does that count?
Can you kill it? I say, listen,
I'm going to try casting Fast Friends on it.
I don't believe God made a mistake
Probably
creating creatures,
huge.
but this one was a mistake.
He
Kill
has to
it.
do a Wisdom saving throw. I don't know why I was going for my dice.
3.
Fail. He is charmed by me for the duration. While the creature is charmed in this way, it undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of its ability.
Thank you. I really like that, dude.
So, Fast Friends. I'm going to... it's just voice, I say. We are friends now.
Yeah, we are. That's impressive.
Why don't you come over here and sit on my snowman? And hang out with me.
She disappears and appears like on top of the snowman.
You are very impressive.
This is cold.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Oh, I like it.
you like it. It's good. Could you do me a favor, my friend?
I would love to.
Could you give me my friend his name back?
You can have it.
I can have it.
You can have the name.
Will I be able to give it to him if I want to?
Probably not. Do you want me to give it to him?
I want you to give it.
Oh, because you said I could give you to give it to him. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, that's fine. I can give it to him.
I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to confuse you.
It's okay.
You're handsome. You are.
You're all right.
I've been told that
I'm white.
by many people.
I can see it. It's the white. Look at us. We both have a white. You have a white face. It's just bring it all together.
I I do have white face. I do.
Yes, yeah, I was about to
I
say.
do wear white face.
Blood color. That was not a racist comment. We'd like to say that this annoying.
Could you give my friend back his name?
Yeah. He just goes over to like Kabu's ear, and you just like hear inside of your unconscious, just like, you can have it back.
Kabu's inner consciousness.
As he shoots with another exhaustion.
I broke your bow. No,
As
no
he
more weird.
comes back and he's like, yep, he has it back.
My friend, can you tell me
Thank you so
what
much.
is the most dangerous thing around us?
Ooh, what kind of danger?
Something that could kill us.
Lots.
There's a lot of it.
Ooh, lots. Not all of them are like super mean, but if you're like, don't make friends with them, then they're kind of not nice. There's a lot of things made of like wood here. Actually, a lot of things made of ice. We're pretty close to like where most say like me come from, so there's lots of those.
We are close to the Feywild.
It's been a rough few thousand years. Feywild's a little bit a part of the non-Feywild anymore.
Oh, that is certainly interesting.
It's fun.
What happened to the Feywild? Why is it part of this world now?
And just because there's a lot to do with the character. He explains to you that during the plunge, when the mine was overmined and the whole world changed, that down below this island,
We're on an island.
these are all islands.
Oh yes,
Large islands.
that's right. Yeah.
Like North America.
I was like,
Technically,
I understand.
I just gotta say, thank you for getting my name back. Like out of character, thank you. Thank you.
all I was gonna do was make him also go by Kabu.
Oh,
So every
oh
time
my
someone's like,
gosh.
"Hey, Kabu," he'd be like, "Yeah."
No, I
You
was.
just forget who you
I know.
are.
I know.
I wasn't
I thought
gonna
it was
do that
gonna be.
'cause I was
Look,
like,
there was a
that's
couple of
the
things I was afraid of.
reverse.
Reverse Hydra is one. The one that helps let you forget. Soul through my butthole. Number 2.
You were absolutely. First, I was like, "He's not gonna know. He's not gonna respond to Kabu. He's
And-
not gonna ever have a name again unless this guy gives it back."
No, and
That's
then
hilarious.
and then third, the one I was afraid of, identity theft. What happens if like during the campaign he was gonna like take over, like have a fake Kabu and tie up the real one, and it would be like, I'm Kabu, friends, let us adventure.
But he explains so that the plunge happened so hard in that
I don't know
spot
enough about the
that
world. I
it
thought this was one of those
shattered
creatures that Roxy.
the wall against the Feywild and this plane. And he explains that area is called Luna Muerta. And
Have I been to Luna Muerta?
you have not. You haven't even heard of it.
Okay.
Even being in like the area close to it, it's like thousands of miles away. But like wherever that, it's a very magical place, full of fae, but it also has become combined with non-fae creatures now. Like there's a couple like groups of like humanoids and stuff that live there, and like symbiotic relationship with some faes and things like that. So he just explains that like the fae has kind of started to bleed out all around. But in that main area, it's like basically the Feywild.
Do you know where the closest city to us is of people?
Of like people? What kind of people?
Like people who are probably medium-sized like us, and probably
few.
would not want to try to kill us immediately.
That one's harder. Maybe not immediately. Maybe that one.
Yeah,
But he's
it's
just
kind
kind
of a
mean.
dick. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's mean.
What?
Is she gonna die?
Which
She
one?
points to
That's her.
Natura.
Oh, because she's shivering.
She seems very cold.
Do you think you can help her?
No.
Do you think you can? No,
I don't think so.
you don't think you can warm her up.
I mean, maybe like a little bit, but like, I mean, she's like this mound of like blankets on top of her. So that, like,
She
looks
might.
like she's okay. She probably just needs a little bit warmer clothes.
Yeah. Oh, certainly. So we need to go somewhere where we can find warmer clothes.
I now see why you're asking. I do. Yeah. You guys seem nice.
We are nice.
You seem nice.
I'm nice.
Yes. You would probably do great
Mhm.
with a few of the villages around here.
Perfect.
Medium is small varied point.
Mhm.
Most of them are medium, some a little bit bigger,
That's fine.
some a lot smaller.
Certainly.
I don't judge. Personally. The white comment was not.
So, as someone who does not judge in regards to size, which size is the worst?
The small
God.
We're assholes.
Caboose was turning in his sleep.
Understood. I don't judge either. I think you're very nice.
You don't have to lie.
I think that you are nice to me.
Thank you. That's better.
Okay, perfect. So what direction do we need to go to get to this village?
And it kind of just like points, over that way. It's about 6-ish miles.
Okay, perfect.
You just kind of like keep going that way and you should get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he pointing northeast, southwest?
West.
Perfect. Okay.
Let me look.
That's a good news. Tell me, how far away is La Luna Muerta from where we are right now?
I'm going to show you. I'll show you so you can get like a
Definitivamente. Sí.
You guys are about here.
Please. Okay.
I feel like we have a good comp
Yep.
classes. Like
We do. I got
Son of a
shot.
bitch.
The only problem is
Right, it's
Caboose
on
got
the
to
other
work
corner.
on like his diplomacy because
he doesn't need to. We
I
got
know,
him.
but everything in the world, he feels like
the
you see
Fae
why
has,
Caboose
like,
raging because it feels like he's in a
So, like,
world
have
where
all these
everything
different
wants
areas
to
to find
hurt.
fake creatures. Some of them throughout the centuries
Mhm.
have settled in the little parts around.
Gotcha.
But as you get closer to there, it's definitely more concentrated of Fae.
Have you heard of anything called void rivers? Or of any creatures that use voids of any sort?
You are quizzing the DM.
What's the capital of the city? How many people? Ratio of men to women.
Yeah.
Mixed species or regular? Decaf or latte?
What's your spell DC?
It's 15.
Okay.
Moderate.
I saw someone roll their dice like this.
Oh yeah, that video. It's just like I
Okay.
don't,
How do you do it?
I don't know if you would know.
oh,
if
I got a
it's trying
19
to
doing
beat your
that.
spell
So
DC
it's
again,
like
because it's going
it's like
against
you're trying to. It's like that scene on 101
kind of thing.
Dalmatians where the guy's
Gotcha.
trying to get the puppy back to life,
Fails
and
it.
then he just goes.
So,
It's pretty
It,
good.
it works. I mean, if that
Kinda
works,
explains
I
to
don't
you.
know.
It's like-
I feel really weird doing it, but
heard of like the Void Reavers.
instead of 14,
They've
I
been
think
here too.
She's onto something.
Not
Maybe
much to
she
do in the
hasn't spooned
forests, but it's in like the bigger villages. There's been some
Not one.
fighting and things like that. There was some big fighting against one of like the great ancient statues.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've heard it's more of a problem in other places, but they're definitely here. Yeah, I don't really take part in it a whole lot.
One last question.
Yeah, of course.
Have you seen any Archangel?
That would beat your DC.
Fine. Okay.
As the charm breaks and it's aware that it was charmed by you,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, "You dirty boy." It's gonna be like, "That was good. You impressed me.
But did I impress
You
you?
impressed me. That is not easy to do."
Perfect. Well, I'm glad that you already fulfilled what you said you were going to do and you gave him his name back.
Of course, I'm a man of my word.
Yes, you are. Certainly. I'm glad that I impressed you. You know, why don't you travel with us for a while? We are very interesting people and we would love to have you along. Not that you have to. And I understand that you have a lot to do. And it's not even to help or guide us. Really, we just like friends. And also, we like interesting people.
I am very interesting.
Insanely interesting. But if you don't want to, I understand.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, no.
Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate this thing.
So that will be... Hold on, where's my persuasion?
Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no.
19.
Like, well,
Did he beat it?
pull out like a little book. Let me check my calendar.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
It's a Chinese takeout menu.
I'm free.
I look over at where Kabu's sleeping and I just kind of get this, like, just kind of like this mischievous grin and I go, perfect.
Do you want me to invite the others or just me?
No,
Come on
please.
the other side.
Please, for the love of all that is good,
And he's
please.
like looking up and he's like, You look up and you see probably a few hundred of these things.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They all look really cool, but to be perfectly honest, not as cool as you.
Why couldn't we have adopted a goblin?
And what languages do you speak?
Can't we just adopt like a
Abyssal,
goblin or a
Common,
kobold
Elvish, and
or even a
Undercover.
murder hobo?
As you hear like come out of its mouth, I'm gonna head out. Sweet. Are you cool if I like sleep here?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I've already finished my rest, so I will be here for the next couple of hours.
You got the watch.
I got the watch, my friend.
All right. Goes and lays down next to
Worst.
Natura under the blanket.
Did he tell me his name?
You
Do you have a name?
I have one.
All right.
This is dangerous territory.
Do we complete our long rest?
He's dying over here.
You did it, Cobb.
Okay.
As this creature is
And you
now cuddling
help
with
should
Natura.
All right,
Like
everything's
right in
reset.
front of her face. When she wakes up, she's gonna flip.
Kaboo is going to flip.
Who?
No, I got my name back. I'm not doing that ever again. I learned, DM. I learned.
So,
Thank you, Grant. Derek, thank you so much. I don't trust
I
that
can't
thing.
wait till you guys get further and further south.
I just wanted a nice goblin to adopt.
Closer and
No,
closer
we
to
got
the
the
thing.
annoying little thing that
To
shot
the-
me.
can't say anything basically there.
It's not that bad.
Take Cobb's
Everything
mouth shut.
has a second meaning.
Yep, in the face.
Just like that one weird pervert friend that like you can't say anything around.
Oh yeah, and
You
he
have to
says
like
avoid
this or
certain
like,
word-
yeah, I like chips and dip.
yeah. Oh
yeah,
my god.
or it's just like, hey, who
The
wants a
worst
hot
part.
dog? He's like, hot dog sounds so good,
Yeah,
and you're
it's
just like,
Yeah, you want a glizzy?
I'm like, I know that sounds normal, but I don't. That should sound normal, but I don't like the way you said it. Or if it's just like,
I
hey,
should trust it, but I don't.
or if you say something dumb, it's like peanuts. He's like, these nuts. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, go to hell.
So I will
That
finish
was
watching
Friends
for the
that he
next.
cast on you.
Yep.
When you
What?
shook his hand.
Friends?
Yeah, the spell Friends. So he has advantage on charisma checks. So he appeared very friendly to you.
That's awesome.
I have it.
Is it done yet? Did it end yet? Like, is the spell over now?
It's like a 2-second. Yeah.
Okay, good. So that explains why I gave him my name. I still hate him to death.
Yes.
Oh, okay, and we wake up.
Yeah. Do we wake up? Do we wake up?
Then you guys wake up. You wake up with little tiny arrows. You'll have 16 points of exhaustion. So your body's just
16 points of
He's like,
Oh, we need a mini for him, I guess. I think I have an annoying little thing that he can do.
I have an octopus.
just like a pile of dung.
I have a man made out of rats, like little rats.
Sure.
Oh, here we go. I actually have the perfect one for him. It's a
Rat
little
Mercer.
person. I'm Rat Mercer. I'm actually gonna have him do like a little.
Is that a toad?
He's
That's
writing
so
a toad.
cute.
That's him for right
Aw.
now. Like I said, I have weird miniatures.
Once I know that they've completed their rest and the sun's up or starting to come up,
The sunlight comes through, like you're able to still see like the light from here. It is going to be bright enough to where you do have disadvantage.
that sounds fair.
You are gonna have to cowl up. Yeah. Yeah, so as the sun
I'm gonna light my pipe as soon as it's time, probably for them to wake up, so they can wake up to something nice.
as you guys wake up through the sniffle
Yeah.
of the
God,
cold
frozen boogers.
self-defense systems. Is
Like-
it just a
It's worth it.
Kaboo gets up and he just
Peaceful
starts
floral.
cutting more like wood for the fire.
just like a peaceful floral? And as you're like cutting wood, you see that Gil is now, or who you know as Gil, and nobody else knows. It comes up to you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, can I try some?"
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
She's
What is that?
Yep.
That is my waking nightmare. It is my waking nightmare,
You
and
know
he
it?
is smoking. Yes, I gave you his bow. He's the little man that was tormenting me. Told you
It's like-
he was real.
and the smoke kind of like comes out of his nose and his ears, and he's like,
It's pretty good, no?
he's like, "Wow, now that's impressive."
You are very good at smoking pipes. I should call you Piper.
That works.
I'll call you Piper.
Kaboo just is like,
As you turn around from chopping wood, you just see Gil taking a massive hit.
Grim,
Mm.
why? Why?
Why what, Cabo?
And he points to him.
Hi there, Kabu. That's a nice name.
Nice try. I'm not falling for any of your weird stuff. You're not sucking my soul through any of my orifices.
Sucking what?
And Kaboo just like walks away and he keeps gathering
Sir,
more
I'll
wood.
have you know, I don't suck anything.
Kaboo's just like looking at him, like holding like this
Except
wood.
for the pipe.
I did suck that.
Kaboo just like looks at Seraph and is like, no, just, I'm
He's
not.
mad. He gave
Kabu?
it to me.
Sarah, I want to introduce you to my friend Pipa.
I said,
Pipa.
Oh, sorry. Yes. What did I say?
Pipa.
Pipe.
Peter Piper pizza.
This is my friend Piper.
Great. That's nice. And he is here. Why?
Because we became friends last night.
Yeah.
And he willingly gave you your name.
Kaboo just like looks at him. I knew you did something suspicious. He's just like looking at him. He's just clutching his glaive. Like he's not saying anything, but he's just
I thought you were being nice. I asked for it. You said I could have it.
Kaboo just like is like
Kabu, did you give him your name
Kabu
and
is
then
just-
get upset about it?
Kaboo's just like sitting there clutching his glaive, and all he can think of is, I hate magic. And he just kind of like gets up and he just kind of like breathes in. I'm not being threatened by royalty. I'm not being threatened by him. I'm just gonna go take a de-stressor. And he walks over and he kicks his snowman down.
Carlos!
He's like, you see Piper's like,
His name was Mr. Frosty Pants.
Listen, it is okay. Mr. Frosty Pants is in a better place.
he goes, just like recreates it like even better. He's like,
Oh, wow. Kabu is shitting me. He's snowman.
You just hear Kaboo like in the forest.
I would call him Mr. Frosty Pants.
Kaboo's just like sitting there like just gathering wood, and he just like literally like grabs a branch that looks like it couldn't be broken by an average person, and he just snaps it with like one arm.
Absolutely.
He just like snaps it.
Sarah, is she dead?
I was about to ask.
And you see Piper's like looking at like your eye, like face,
Oh,
like,
fuck this.
Yeah, welcome. Kaboo just like throws stuff on the fire. Welcome to my hell. Population, me.
may I please know your name?
No.
Don't get. Kaboo just like grabs her arm. Don't give him anything.
Take it. I just want to know
It's Sarah. She's my friend.
it. Sada.
He's our friend too.
Sarah. Yep, that's my name.
That's a lovely name. What are you? I'm sorry. That was rude.
What
Rude.
are you?
I have an interview. I just said that was rude.
Double standards around here,
Oh
right?
my gosh, how do you...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jar Jar Binks of our campaign.
Isn't that,
This will definitely boost our ratings.
isn't that Tura alive?
This is not a good time to tell you that I like Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys hear like, how did everybody else sleep? Oh, it's so warm under here.
Yeah.
You guys all like are like you feel like a chill.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's like 60 degrees and like breezy for you guys, but that's about it.
Our new friend has told us where we can go to find a village to get you some warmer clothes.
Kaboo just like has
Our
his
new
book
friend.
out. I talked to an owl to get this information, but oh well. And he just like closes the book and he just puts it back.
What did the owl tell you?
And he points like he shows the direction where the owl pointed. Does the direction that
Yeah.
the owl told me match up with
Yeah.
what he says?
You can talk to owls.
And they're not jerks.
What do you mean?
Gave it to
I
him.
did not anticipate that owls were jerks. Did you naturally
Never
think
mind.
that owls were
Kaboo's
jerks?
just like,
Yeah,
it's
but
too
you
early.
thought about
I'm hungry.
Talking to owls if they're jerks.
Kaboo's just like, never mind. You guys are missing my subtext here. You're not reading it.
I bet you pigeons are asses.
Kaboo just kind of walks off a bit and he just shouts, "They are!"
I'd rather
new
catch up
friend.
with him.
Oh, hi. This new friend. Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Oh,
She doesn't see me.
he's right here.
You see her face just goes white.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yeah, I told you. No one listens.
Guys, you guys need to be careful.
Why?
Not there. I'll catch up with him.
He's a creature of the Fae.
He,
They can be very tricky.
Kaboo just like is dragging like another. They have plenty of firewood, but he just like has like a stump that you just hear this rip, and he just is like coming with a stump.
Stop killing the forest!
It's
It's
just standing like this watching Kaboo.
I
Your team.
am de-stressing right now.
Right. We need some breakfast. Now, we have two options. I can magically create breakfast because I did not know how close we were to a city. I prepared that. Or
we can go to the town and see if they can, if we can purchase some food. Whatever works best.
Go to town?
Yeah, I guess town.
Yeah, probably saving my spells for something more important is a good idea.
Okay, well, thank you so much, friend. And he just kind of, thank you so much, buddy, but we'll be going now. And he just kind of like waves dismissively at whatever we're calling him, people.
Yeah, we better get going.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we? And he just looks at Grim and he just like starts walking closer to him. His hands just like this, like clenched, and he just walks.
Just kind of sits on Grim's shoulder. Just like,
This
Grim.
is a good day.
you said that he's there and he has like a new stick and he's got a string around it and he's like fashioning a new bow.
He just walks up to Grim like just like this, like he doesn't touch him, but his hands are just like ready to strangle him. It's like, Grim, what does he mean? We?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What does he mean?
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes, you definitely know what I mean. Why are you doing this?
It's okay, Gabu. We'll kill him later today.
I mean, yes. And Kabu's like, both Seraphin and him just look at him. Yes. And we just both say yes at the same time.
These are aggressive friends.
Oh.
They're gonna kill you.
That's what happens sometimes. But it's alright because if I die, I will come back even stronger.
Oh, impressive again. Consistency.
Kabu kind of like helps take some of the
Consistency.
helps take some of the blankets and kind of like tie it around her, so she kind of has a makeshift. So she has a makeshift like blanket.
parka.
Yeah, a little winter parka, and he just kind of helps her tie it up and
She's
just
like,
kind of do
thank
that.
you so
So yeah, I
much.
take my hood back.
You're like, I'm so sorry.
I can't see a thing.
He just kind of gets her like all set it up, so that way she's like,
Nice. She's like, thank you so much.
no problem. It's probably the only thank you. He just kind of sits and pauses. It's like, that's probably the only thank you I've gotten from any people from the city, right? From anyone I've met besides
This
these.
Piper like turns around, was like, watching. He was like, that was very nice, Kabu. It was very nice.
Thank
I
you.
knew you had it in you.
Kabu just like breathes in.
He's
and he just,
100% genuine.
Yeah, he's like,
I knew you could be a nice person.
Let's go, Kabu.
yeah, I'm gonna
put
go.
my arm
Yeah.
around his arm and just
I'm gonna go. And you just like see Kabu. He's like, thank you. All right.
Sarah's just, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
We'll figure out how to kill it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You know, I don't condone needless violence, but this time
Not
I condone
needless.
needless. No, it is needed.
They say as having not have witnessed the hundreds of.
Yeah.
Sorcerers and barbarians will be sorcerers and barbarians.
I'm the barbarian.
All right, so do we need to do
of
anything?
Of the magic
Yeah.
casting classes.
Do we need to like do anything for traveling or anything, or are we just heading through?
I mean, what do you guys do when you're traveling?
I mean,
Just
we
walking?
just walk.
Direction
You
that they
guys
told us?
like keep an eye out.
Sure,
Yeah, we're keeping an eye out, and also I assume that me and Seraphin are trying to control, are trying to stop each other from killing Pepe.
I can't see
Pepe Pipa.
bunk. Would you like us to roll perception?
Yeah, everybody's taking a look at roll perception.
We'll
check.
roll with disadvantage.
Piper is
Again.
also going to roll a perception.
Damn it!
14.
I got an 18 and a
15.
3.
15.
So 10.
You got the top. Nice.
Literally average.
As you guys are kind of walking, you guys hear the occasional branch breaks. Everyone's like nerves are on edge, kind of look over. Never really see anything. As you guys are going, nothing really shows up. You guys are kind of walking. It's a little bit of a walk. I mean, it's not too bad. Luckily, the portal brought you pretty close to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not going to get you an inspiration die, okay?
I'm swinging my
Should I
feet.
touch my foot?
Okay. Wait
yeah.
a minute. You said if I played footsies with you, I'd get an inspiration.
Yeah, I said you would.
Oh, just chill out.
It's
Just kidding.
exclusive.
Anyways, so
Explosive inspiration.
yeah.
You guys don't notice anything. As you guys start kind of going through, you see the trees start to thin out. And they open up into a clearing, and you see a decently large wall, just a log wall around there, and a gate, and a few just villagers up at it.
Okay.
Skyrim City.
I just kind of look at Seraphin. It's like, do you want to handle this one, or should we just have Grim handle this?
Make him do it.
The whole time, Grim's like, "Oh my eyes."
Are we there? Yeah, you're that. I assume Grim is taking Kabu's like glaive and he's using it for like a walking stick. I'm too tired. He's just like,
as
no.
you guys have
Sure,
approached
I
this
can say
clearing,
it.
Piper has.
Are there
Kaboo's like Holt just picks up a rock and he just goes.
You hear that like directly in your ear too.
Yeah, just like. I hate everything.
If you kill it, I won't say anything.
No, that's fine. I'm thinking about it. I'm really
charisma?
thinking about it.
Yes, yes.
We'll follow you.
All right.
Just calls her charisma.
Just because I have a high score and it doesn't mean I ever do it. Yeah, are there obvious guards or a door?
Yeah, there's definitely like guards, but there is also a door. The
I
door's
will
closed.
Approach the guards.
There's a couple guards in the
And
front.
stop at a healthy distance.
Yeah. As you approach, they open the gate for you.
Oh, cool.
Friendly people.
Yeah, what?
Here.
Well,
What are the odds?
As you guys,
Oh, what if they're racist?
yeah, I got my foot up.
Okay, you do? Okay.
Kaboo is
usually
just,
do.
and Kaboo is shirtless.
Yeah.
Kaboo is just shirtless half elf, and he is proud of it. Deal with it, losers.
two people like appropriately kind of dressed for the cold. One like walking marshmallow, and one dude just in a freaking pair of
Yeah.
underwear.
Yeah, just like,
He's from Wisconsin.
no, it's like Russia. It's like how people prepare for cold in America, and then Russia, they're just like punching down
Classic,
like ice and
shorts in
everything.
the snow guy.
Yeah, just like jumping into like
There's
the
always
ice and
one.
everything.
Yeah, you guys walk in. It's
Yeah.
a relatively busy-ish. There's a few markets here and there, like different stalls. Some like there's not fresh goods, but there's like some hard bread.
Is there just like a store, like a general store that sells like just basic supplies and
Yeah,
stuff?
if you look around, you'd be able to find one.
All right, I'm gonna go take oh crap, I keep
Natura leads.
Natura leads. I'm gonna go take Natura to go get her some winter wear.
Yeah.
And also see about just finding some basic supplies. Do you guys need anything?
I don't think so.
Do we have our rations? Or
I
did we
think
leave
our
those
ration's
behind?
spoiled like days ago.
Who knows? I don't know how closely you track that kind of stuff.
We'll go look for.
You guys have like 5 days of like hard dried beefs of like meat.
Yeah.
Sticks
We
of
look
meat.
for rations and the place to eat breakfast.
All right, I'm gonna go get some supplies then.
Perfect.
So Kaboo, do you want to start with them or?
Good. Yeah.
So Kaboo walks
Take
into
the
whatever
party,
store has like whatever stall or anything has with Nell with leads, just kind of like to go get her some winter wear and to get some supplies. So what's
Yeah.
the shop?
You see plenty of like side stalls like that, like different kinds of clothing. You want to head like to a general store or just like the first thing you see?
Just something that looks good qualities, like what size, any kind of looks at her. He's like, I'm going to ask you a question that's going to be very difficult for you to answer, and I don't mean any offense. What size are you?
And she's like, I'm still a little offended.
I'm
I
sorry.
might look a little bigger.
No,
now.
I'm just, it's not, Kaboo's just like, listen, I'm saying this just because I need to find a size of,
And she like walks over to one of the stores. She's like, I can pick it out.
okay, do you have money?
No.
Kaboo just like gives her a gold, some like 2 gold, and he's like, will this work?
She's like, yeah.
Okay, don't spend it all at once.
Oh, I will. She's like, she's all happy now.
Kaboo just sighs, he's just like,
She goes, she grabs a few different things. She grabs like a big over jacket, like a nice, like soft, like fluffy shirt, like a lot of hides and everything like that. Some new shoes, like she's got to get everything. She does. She comes back and she also has gotten like a few small like bags and stuff like that. She has nothing. She comes back and she gives you back 1 gold.
okay, 1 gold, sweet. Perfect. And then they, Kaboo's just kind of see, is there any potion sellers or anything around these parts? Or
Yeah, we have money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kaboo's going to kind of walk up and try to see what
Potion
potions
seller.
are available. What do we got?
You're gonna
I won't
ask.
see
You're gonna
that
walk into
line.
like a potion
No.
shop.
Yeah, well met shop. Excuse me. Kaboo just kind of walks in and he's just browsing. Do they have like a menu or like a kind of like just some wares he can peruse, or does he have to ask for over the counter
Yeah.
stuff?
So you like as you come into the potion shop, it's nice and warm. You're
yeah,
like, oh, and even like that light chill, just
yeah,
like
just like
you like smell. It has like a floral smell. It's not like as smooth as his is. It's kind of like a perfume shop where it's like,
yeah.
whew. You kind of walk in, you're like, oh, okay, yeah. You look and there's like a list of like different like health potions. There's a few like water breathing potion, things like that. There's a few like here and there.
Well,
What are you
I'm-
looking for?
Just some health potions in case I'm in a fight, because I don't want to just rely on just our one healer all the time, just in case he needs to do other stuff.
Always a good idea.
Like murder.
I'm so disappointed that Marta turned out to be a traitor. I was so excited to fight her. I just wanted to fight her in like honorable combat.
Who?
Marta, the orc barkeep. Because she had that
Listen,
giant.
you don't even know that guy.
Well, she had that giant hammer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to fight this person. Like, I want to fight her in honorable combat, but no, she ratted us out. Probably dead and getting killed by a dwarf god.
If this page has one more ad.
How many potions do you think I could hold? Maybe like 3 at a time, or
Let's talk about a Ford.
what?
Potions are fucking expensive.
Well, let's see what we got here. And I don't know if Electrum.
This is the first time you guys have looked at the pricing.
Yeah, we've never
for
looked at it.
anything.
I would
in this
assume
world.
potions
We never
are
bought
You guys have just been
Everything's
throwing
kind of been
election at
given
people, kind of.
I mean, people have been like giving us stuff, free
true.
stuff, and
That's
I can't.
true.
And I think our luck's kind of running out. We literally went from nice apartments, good food, okay people, to hey,
Enemies
we're
of
on
the
the run,
state.
enemies of the state. Yeah, my reputation, which is already low, has dropped to sweet buttery crap at this point.
As you kind of walk in, you hear like a ding, a little bell on the door open. As you see this little you just see the top of like this wiry mess of like old man hair.
Oh,
As it on the corner, you hear, and you still can't see like the head or anything. As you go in here, as it slowly see it start like walking up steps behind the counter. Oh, hello, how can I help you?
what race is this guy? Like just out of character? No, I didn't ask. I just want to see.
You son of a bitch!
Oh my gosh, I need to ask for
He's a
character
gnome.
descriptions. Okay, he's a gnome. All right.
It's like just over like 1.5 feet tall.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to ask because I needed to build my mental
Racist.
scape.
He's a racist. First thing he says, this man is, what race are you?
No, I didn't say that. I asked the DM, what race is he? Who does he look like?
No, he's a gnome.
So basically, he just kind of walks up. He's like, howdy, I'm just looking for some healing potions.
Of course. What kind?
What do you got?
Oh, a potion of healing, greater healing, superior healing, supreme healing, whatever you want.
Okay, how much for the potion of greater healing?
Greater healing. That's going to be about 150 gold.
All right. How much for just a basic potion?
About 70 gold.
Gold. Okay.
And he has his glasses that are about this thick of like this, like kind of foggy glass.
Kaboo just kind of like thinks that calmly, and he's just like, "Do you guys take trades?" And he's kind of playing it a little dumb, and he pulls out an Electrum. It's like, "Do you know how much? Like, I'm willing to trade for a few potions of greater healing with this."
He's kind of like, what even is that?
Oh, no idea. And he just kind of flips it back into his hand, and he's like, "Oh well, I'll just take No, I don't even have enough because they don't convert Electrum here." So he's just going to kind of say, "Well, thank you. I think I'll pass for right now." And he just kind of begins to walk out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I interest you in anything else?
Okay, what else do you
Like a
got?
bundle deal or something?
Kaboo just kind of looks at it because he only has about 23 gold right now, and we didn't convert our Electrum. So we literally are
That's a
stuck.
lot of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 70 gold for one healing potion?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm
what
saying.
this guy
That's a
told
lot
you.
of gold, but we can't. We
We're in
don't
the
got a
middle
lot
of
of.
fucking nowhere.
Yeah, we're out in the
Gas
middle
is
of
expensive.
nowhere, and I don't want to risk. Kaboo just doesn't want to piss anyone off today, so he's just going to be polite, say thank you, and just walk out.
All right. See ya.
Don't you want a coat or something?
I don't need a coat. I'm
Did she already get one?
She's
fine.
Oh.
Kaboo and Kaboo's
No,
gonna.
that's
He's
fine.
like, I'd usually make my own, but Kaboo just kind of walks in and he looks for kind of like, you know, like how like the Vikings would wear kind of like a fur cover that's kind of like a woolen cape, so kind of like a cape,
You want
like
that?
There's plenty. There's some with like
wolf hunter.
heads.
yeah, kind of like a wolf thing. So yeah, kind of.
Skulls.
Yeah, so kind of like that, kind of like something like this cape, like this, except like it's fuzzy at the top, kind of like warm skin at the bottom and everything, and just kind of like something you can pull around him while he's traveling, and have a hood. Yeah, because everyone else in the group has a hood, and he wants
Yeah.
one,
So as you like, you're,
preferably with a wolf or a bear head or something.
So as you kind of walk around and go into different stalls,
Yeah.
you see 2 stalls that both have wolf and bear head ones.
Yeah.
You see one of them is kept by this massive man, like chunky
Yeah.
muscles. He's got like his fur coat is made of like 3 different pelts. Like he's
Yeah.
just this like massive guy with like this huge axe. And he's just kind of sitting there. The other one is kept by this pretty thin woman, whose like vest and everything is made out of like mink fur.
Okay.
like very like fine and like soft and whatever.
I just want something that's practical, and the bear pelt looks.
They
practical.
both have pretty much the same good.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bear pelt
They're
then.
drop shipping.
Yeah,
Okay, so I mean, they both have the bear pelts. They both have wolves.
I'm gonna go to the.
The big guy and the small gal.
Crap, that's really hard because the big guy knows my size issues and he knows what it's like to be a big guy, but the woman, she may know like how to make it really comfortable. I don't know, like.
For you to choose.
Oh crap! Why does everything? You know, you son of a bitch. Okay, I guess I'll go to the woman then, just to.
I'm sorry, I'll stop giving you options.
No, fine. Don't
Get
railroad me.
railroaded, kid.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Make a con save. Make a frostbite poison. You lose a leg. How do you like it now? Those are decisions. Which option did you want, huh?
I'm sorry. Have mercy, OGM. So, basically, please have mercy, Lord. Get on with it.
He's just breaking down on the street. All right, which one do you want?
Sorry, hold on. I need to
loses
basically,
mine.
hold on. Let me just get on with it. Oh, that's right. Just get on with it. Get on with it. All right.
Is
All
this
right.
as stressful as earlier when we were in an alleyway and everybody was bearing in on us?
I'm seeing more panic now than I was during the combat.
Decisions. Kabu's just like frozen in fear. He's like, I don't know which craftsmanship is fine. He's going to go to the lady and buy the bear pelt from her, though. How much? Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. How much for your largest bear pelt?
Oh, well, you'll need the large one. For like this one right here.
Yes.
She's like, this nice one, like a perfectly intact, like you'd be able to put on.
Yeah.
Like, look like you have like a bear head and everything. She's like, it'd be about 30 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to negotiate here, Taylor. I can do. Okay, you got this. You are a boss. Okay, haggling is in your blood.
It is, dude.
All right.
Dwarven blood.
Okay, haggling is in your blood. You can do this. Okay. Kabu just kind of says, "Aye, it's a fine pelt. I can do 18 gold and 3 silver.
Almost half price.
Can I roll perception?
Persuasion, you can.
Persuasion? Okay, come on, please.
You can roll
persuade.
perception if you want. But.
How much
Yeah.
gold did you give to that lady?
Oh, nat 20.
Perfect. She's kind of looking at you and she's like, oh, but you do look awfully poor and freezing.
Why? Why do my naturals always come off as horrible? It's like,
I'm sorry, you were wearing a loincloth in the snow.
I know, but I have leather pants. But like every time I roll perception, it's like, oh, hey, I rolled perception on Night Watch. What do I get? You get this.
You're the one that threatened him.
He was like getting on Sarah, and he was like doing his weird.
It's really hard to do the right thing in this game.
Fine. I will take it. I'm getting a
not
deal.
trying to punish you.
It's like, okay, you rolled a nat 20 on this attack. Yeah, perfect. You accidentally trip though, and your glaive somehow magically falls into his head, killing him instantly. And also, your pants come up, and you're just rolling around naked on
While
the
it was
floor.
spinning, it cut
It's a
your
lucky feat.
loincloth.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
I have pants underneath. The loincloth just is like an added thing. It's not
You know
like,
what? You get it for 15 gold.
all right.
Just tell your friends if they need one to come to me and not the oaf over there.
All right, that sounds like a fair deal. Kabu, very happy at this. Very well, I can do that. 15 gold is fair. And he gives her 15 gold. And he wraps himself in it. And he puts the bear head on.
And you're nice and like cozy,
Yeah.
and you just as you put it on, like you feel like everything's just like settling perfectly for your body size.
Thank you. Sorry, and I'm not complaining. I just
You're good.
I think it's fun if we
You're
have
good.
like quips about like,
Yeah,
oh
no,
come
you're
on.
good, dude.
Ugh.
All right, what were you guys looking at?
I don't fucking know.
Rations and breakfast.
Ah,
Food.
Maybe a map might be helpful. I mean, we have a guide, so we don't really need a
I'm
map.
gonna
I
trigger
don't.
some memories of you. Bringing a map.
I'm not. Kabu has been officially. Kabu has
No
made
maps.
it clear while they're traveling he
Not
is
a
not the one to buy
treasure
the
map.
map. Kabu is not in charge of buying any maps. He's done with that.
All right, so as you guys kind of follow the trail that your nose is giving you, it's kind of separated into 2 different districts. There's like the shopping districts, and then there's like the groceries and food and things like that. This isn't really a town that looks like it would have a massive inn or a tavern and things like that. It's mostly like kind of like a trading village type thing. So as you guys go and you pop into a market, you do see the fresh vegetables are kind of like things that grow underground.
Tubers.
Like onions, like tubers and carrots and like
Tubers?
potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
A potato is a tuber.
Oh, and those weird screaming things that like always freak out when you pull them out.
Mandrakes.
Yeah, mandrakes.
So besides the
Sorry,
mandrakes, those are all there.
I'm reading a book called Delicious in Dungeon, and it's about these guys who are going into a dungeon, but they eat the monsters to survive. So they have like all these cooking recipes.
Dang.
You guys can eat whatever you want.
I read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Then there's a few do like a butcher shop. They have like a few hanging animals, things like that.
And
I
Kabu
could-
just rejoins them.
I could talk to some of those dead animals if you want.
It'll be a few minutes before you make it back.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys-
that's fine. Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe. Don't want to freak out the locals.
How many days of ration should we get?
I don't know.
10? That's average.
Let's just do 10. I don't know where the fuck we are. We're going to get back to Tesh.
And if we run out of 10, I can make food for us. But
Perfect. 10 days.
You guys are just looking for like some beef sticks.
Yeah.
whatever
else?
rations will help us to survive in the
Yeah.
wilderness.
Okay.
And
So as you're kind of looking around, and you see like shops that are selling like pre-packaged, like rationed out meals.
Nice.
Like it's like this is like for people that are going out and traveling.
Yeah.
Just kind of stopping by. There's like a few different options. You got like a vegetarian option. You got like a high protein, and then you're like looking through, and like mostly they consist of hardened meat. It is like a pretty fatty flesh still, but it is dried. And then like some hard bread and things like that. There is some like hard cheeses in there too.
Oh,
But mostly they're kind of just packaged off in little small bags, and then those all come in like a bigger like patch. 10 days of ration costs about 8 silver.
Okay.
Is what their advertisement is.
That's... Can you talk them down?
I should be able to. I don't think Aileen can.
Let me know when Kabu gets there. He has a pun he's been hanging on to.
Who's running this whatever stall we're at?
So as you're like going up, you're kind of looking at them. The one that has these like prepackaged, like organized things like that is like the only one that you've seen that has it like this ready to go. Is a dwarf. There are dwarves here.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gods.
I know, but I love dwarves.
There's this dwarf here, and it's this dwarven woman. She's got this like pretty short hair that kind of like flops out really quickly. Sitting there in these warm furs. She's kind of like sitting in a chair in the corner.
She like looks like that.
She looks like she just is tired of being in the cold. But she's just also like not happy about anything surrounding her being cold.
This, you guys. I don't know why I
cast
played.
Sacred Flame on her.
You're killing the chicken in the village, and then everyone.
Bounty.
Oh,
We're
great.
all dead.
You got this.
No, I don't. I walk up to her.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hi. How are you?
Great.
It's a rough start.
It's just cold. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is. It is. Your food looks so delicious. It kind of reminds me of my mom who used to cook. So.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, I just mean like these are like. There's like, I mean, they're as good as rations come, but they have a long shelf life.
I'm sorry. It took me a while to realize. Like, why is she saying sorry? Oh.
I'm sorry that's what you grew up with.
Oh, it's food, isn't it?
It is, and it's better than just pure meat sticks.
Oh,
that are
much,
just in a
much
cellar
better.
for weeks and weeks.
Kabu meat sticks.
These are fresh cooked once a week.
Yeah, it's been a long journey here and very cold, and
Yes.
me and my friend are exhausted. Yes. How much for 10 days of rations?
It'll be about 8 silver.
She'll kind of basically mind that she's trying to dig for and like is doing it for embarrassingly too long.
Okay.
But she doesn't have 8 silver.
Do you even have money? I mean, we have
course I got
Electrum, but I don't
money.
She's got
remember.
like a big ass ruby
so
too.
much more.
Oh, right.
Like a 15 gold ruby or 50 gold ruby or
Oh,
something.
right. I
Get a
forgot.
ruby. Just kidding. We need that for spells.
I'm not giving her fucking.
I don't know what
Take it
I don't know
all.
what spells we need it for, but I think I have.
No,
this.
I just have
No.
a ruby. I don't remember where I picked
It's not even like ruby dust. It's like literally you from one of the rooms you robbed.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
The
yeah.
first room you robbed. And she's like, oh,
Sorry, this is really embarrassing. I'm sure I have it, and I'm gonna keep like digging for too long.
Make a performance check.
Don't get a nat 1.
What? Don't say that.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Performance?
Yeah.
17.
Nice.
Oh, it's been a long travels happening.
Yes, we're also here looking for work, but
You guys looking for warmth?
work.
I'm saying, are you also?
Oh
looking
yeah,
for warmth?
sure, yeah. Do
I mean,
you
like
know?
visually, you guys are like
We look like
dressed in like
shit,
summer garb.
yeah.
Like,
They don't know what we're.
they don't know you're carrying like this
Yeah.
insanely like you would get murdered
Oh
here for that.
yeah.
As she's like, oh, would 6 be better for you?
I can do 5.
I can do 5. How many sets would you like?
3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot about it. 4.
Okay, that'll be 20 silver.
How many silver and a gold? 100?
Is it 10?
10 silver and a gold.
D&D
100
Beyond
copper, 1 silver, 10
Uh-huh.
silver, 1 gold.
Correct.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Electrum. Woo!
I have.
but it's fun to feed to your
Electrum
animals.
just like for fun.
Electrum.
So 4 gold.
We
pretty
really
much.
should have cashed our Electrum out when we had the chance.
And I have some gold if you need it. Also.
It's not 4 gold. 20 silver would be 2 gold.
2 gold.
What? You said 40 silver.
I thought silver
How-
was 10.
Oh, did you say
I thought 10 silver. I thought 10
Oh, yeah,
silver
yeah, yeah.
equals
20. I'm sorry, 2 gold.
10 silver is
2 gold.
1 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Sorry,
I made this so complicated.
I don't know why I
I've never
thought
been
you
so
said.
confused so fast that when you said that, I was like, wait, what did I say?
I don't know why I thought.
No, I
we were
don't
talking
know.
about 40. That
It's
was
okay.
weird.
2 silver.
I
Or 2
apologize
gold.
for saying don't
2
roll
gold.
a nat 1.
Two
That was a
gold.
bad joke. Sorry. Nat 1 jokes are not good jokes.
No, it's okay.
Especially
It's only
since-
happened once.
I know. In this game.
It's okay. I knocked on wood.
2 gold. I hand her 2 gold.
Now she kind of like has a little individual pack. She puts in like a bigger like backpack, all of them. She also like tucks in like a pair of mittens and like a little hat and things like that. She's like, here you go.
You have scammed the nicest
Same
lady.
And she's like, if anybody can't be warm, how are you guys?
What else
keeping
she's?
walking
What else is she?
around?"
What else is she selling?
That's all she's selling.
Just rations.
And she
She's
gave
just
you
like the like finest packaged rations.
Mm.
So she just like gave you like her mittens and
All
her
right.
hat.
Oh.
God.
She's not like old. She's just like
Freezing.
Effie
Yeah.
hates the snow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. I'll take. Sure. Okay.
Be safe. If you need more, feel free to come back.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can have the same price.
Okay. We'll
Unless
definitely
you
come
can
back.
pay more, that'd be great. But if you can't,
I'm sure we could in the future. Yeah,
Does
yeah.
Kabu
We'll pay you
walk
back.
up finally?
as you're kind of walking back to Grim, then yeah.
Kabu, you just see this giant bear pelt, like, man.
Whoa.
Guys, I got a very good deal on
That's
this.
pretty cool.
If you guys are buying, like, yeah. He's just like, yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. And he's just like, guys, there is this nice lady, like, buy from her if you need a giant bear pelt.
Okay.
I
Here's
feel
10 days of rations.
Oh boy, Kabu just like throws it in there.
Very good. Berry. Did you pay for it with berries?
No, he's just like bear, very, very.
Did he pay for it with berries?
Anyways, Kabu just like puts his arms down. Nope, not letting you ruin this. I'm happy for one. I'm happy.
You just hear like in your ear. Oh, I think he was saying like a bear instead of very, like a very good deal. He was saying very. He was trying to be funny. It didn't hit, but he tried.
Oh no,
Just- if you
he's
don't
a
mind, just-
heckler.
What is a berry?
So like he gave them like these berries. Just laugh.
Berry, yes, of course, because of the food. Obviously. I don't
just
know what's
like-
happening.
And
Never
you just
mind.
see like on his shoulder, Pepper going the same
Yeah.
thing as you. Like
He just kind of, he just kind of, yeah, he just kind of looks like mature. It's like, you got it, right?
Oh, is she here?
Yeah,
Is she
she's
here?
with me. She came
Oh,
with me to the store.
I have some
I didn't know she came back.
mittens and a scarf. Or
Oh,
whatever she gave me.
she got everything
Oh,
she
fuck.
needed.
How much
Yeah,
gold
she's
did you
really
give her?
bundled up.
I just
No.
gave her 2 gold. She gave 1 gold back.
Perfect.
We kind of kidnapped her. I mean,
What? No, that's
No.
not what I was thinking. The rations here are very expensive, so I'm surprised she was able to find such good clothing. For
oh no,
her.
I'm
That's
just
great.
saying, like, you know, if she needed good clothes, like this environment's very unforgiving.
I was just surprised that it was so cheap, is what I'm saying. compared to everything.
She's quite the haggler. Caboose like, I've seen hagglers. She's pretty good at haggling.
I might look over at you and I go, breakfast?
Yes, please.
Sure. Where's a good place to eat and get some rest?
I was like,
Yeah, she's just
very
fucking
cozy,
freezing.
so. There's some places down there that'll sell stew and some bread and things like that, something to warm your bones. If you want other types of stew and other types of bread, there's more.
Is there anyone who's a cartographer that happens to have a map of the area?
Not that I know of. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's fine.
Most people here have been here.
Ah,
We don't get many new people that want to be in this.
Right.
Yeah, that is good because that would be very cold if there were a lot of nude people here. Let's go.
I just
Thank
like,
you.
yeah, bye.
Okay, stay warm.
Let's go get some stew, I guess.
What were you hoping for?
I don't know anything else other than stew. All we've been eating is stew.
I mean, no. Well, I mean, you got the special last time
You
we
had
ate.
chowder.
You had-
That's
I gave you sausages to build up strength and bones.
We're
Yeah.
soup people.
What?
We eat lots of soup.
Soup timber, he just jokingly says.
Yeah, we go get soup.
Yeah.
As you go down, it's like if you go in line, it's like a soup kitchen line
Sure.
kind of thing. You go, they kind of hand you a bowl, and they collect 50 copper each.
I'll just, how is that like one
Is what
silver?
this first one is, yeah. So that's half a
Half a
silver.
Half a silver.
Okay, so I'll give him. I'll just give him a silver, and I'll take 2 bowls because I have to also pay for.
There you go, that works.
Yeah, I'll just give her 1 silver because I have to pay for the other lady with us.
There we go. So, what is the plan?
Yeah, that's my question.
Who just kind of sits there. That $1 million, guys. Million gold, guys.
Listen, we can still fulfill your promise. It just will take us more time, and we may need to find out if anything similar. Sounds like there are similar things happening around here. So, goal is still on. We are going to try to figure out how to defeat the,
The void. Yeah, you know who.
Yeah.
I don't. Kaboo's just like kind of quiet now. He's just like, not tonight. And he just kind of like pulls his pants up. He's like, I'm not getting attacked by
Sure,
random
let's
people.
take a break.
Yeah. Take a break.
We found it.
Yeah. I think some time to just kind of get our surroundings. We need like a list. First, we should figure out where exactly we are. Second, we need to figure out. We can't. He just kind of leans back. He's like, well, we can't really work with the local governments. I'm sure word spreads fast. And I think right now we're at least persons of interest in a potential incident.
I think we're in a different country. So, I
Completely.
mean,
Yeah,
we have
I
some
mean,
sort of
desert to
community.
this. Is...
Yeah, but I mean, what is the gut? Well, I think probably what we should do then is maybe we should just look for some odd jobs because he kind of just like says they don't take whatever currency they gave us here.
Oh, that was my next question because I figured it was not worth as much because they said that before that it is worth different amounts in different places. So
Yeah,
that is
unfortunately.
good to know.
So our funds are going to be a little low for right now. So we'll just want to look for work. But again, I doubt a miracle's going to come and just like.
As he just spends 15 gold on a bear cloak.
It was so worth it.
Damn,
It's
guys,
so
It was worth it. I look
so
fake.
cool. I would 100%. I would 100% spend all my money
And
on
no,
a cool piece
look,
of clothing.
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Was the bear pulled a little much? Yes. Was it a lot more? Yes. Am I regretting anything? No.
Do you feel like a bot?
I feel like
Yes.
a boss-ass barbarian,
That's
okay?
right.
My barb
You
is...
look really good.
Thank you. I'm quite happy as he just kind of jiggles the bear head.
Yeah, it's
Like a
fitting.
nodding man. But here's the thing, though. How are we going to find any leads here? Like, I doubt we're going to get lucky and have just a random nice guy say, hey, you guys look like you're strong. And he kind of does a bad Kale impersonation. You guys look like you're competent enough. Go fight evil for me. And it's just like, I don't think we're going to find someone like that.
As you're
here.
saying this, you hear some footsteps appear behind you.
Son of a...
You guys look pretty strong. You guys looking for work?
Caboose just like...
Turn around.
Caboose just like, and the universe loves proving me wrong. And he just kind of turns around and he's just like, yes, we are. But what kind of work?
Is there a person there?
Yeah, there's a person there.
No, there literally is. This is Kaboo's. The universe hates Kaboo in this setting. I'm just canonically
what
saying.
do we see?
It's this big dual-tusked orc,
Ooh.
and he's just sitting there, and he's just, as he has like 6 pouches on his belt that are just like full.
Yes, we are looking for work.
Nice pound.
As he has like bread in his mouth. Nice pound.
He's like, glad you noticed. And he has like this really fine, like quality vest,
Ooh, shit.
and then just
He's rich.
bare arms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not
And-
bare arms.
No, I know bear arms. That'd be pretty cool. Kaboo would be like, bears? I know bears.
They're like, we like complete each other.
Yeah. Kaboo just kind of turns, after he just kind of looks at Surf and is like, the universe hates me. Have you ever realized that?
A little bit.
Okay. And he just kind of like flips around. He's like, yes, depending on the work, sir, I don't think we have the pleasure of introducing ourselves. Your name?
What's your name?
Well, I have learned my lesson. Rick.
What?
Rick. That's Rick.
Nice to meet you, Rick.
Thank you.
You were a big man.
That I am. And he just kind of gives him a playful like punch on the arm.
He's like, oh, you're hired.
All right, what's the job? We really need to know about the job.
These two, as they're standing,
He's like,
Yeah. And
pulling my head down a little bit.
he's like, there's been a few groups of people that have been pestering some of the villagers in some of the outlying towns. We just need them taken care of.
all
Dead or
right.
alive.
Okay, I can work for that. And our payment, can we expect that up front or per
No.
head?
Per head.
Per head. All right, dead or alive. I can work with that. Kaboo's.
Per head, dead or alive.
This is what Kaboo like. This is what Kaboo like is used to. This is like something it's not negotiating with royalty.
This is
It's just a
straight
Back in
common-
his element.
This
Head
is back in his element, and he's just like, all right. And how much are you charging per head?
And what do you keep in your pouches?
Just for me to know and you to find out.
It's just grain. I like the picture. He just keeps grain. It's
Ew.
different
It's
grains.
just like rice.
Great.
This is my grain pouch. I keep meat in here. Oh, what's that one? We don't talk about that one.
You just see like as he kind of like standing there, you see like the imprint of like some like coins
Yeah.
on his like a few of the pouches and things like that.
And how much? And could I get your name, please, just to make sure I know who my employer is?
We can do 2 silver a head. Some heads maybe worth 3.
We'll do
That's what she was like.
Make
Never
it
mind,
7.
don't
Would you be willing to do?
Say math.
For the
Kaboo
first
gets.
time, Grim is not able to talk.
Yeah, Kaboo is just like ready because this is like the kind of stuff he just negotiates with. That's a fair price, but would you be? But I mean, travels to these villages, and it sounds like there's multiple villages you want us to check on, and we have to bring these back for payment. I would say maybe if we could do
You don't have to accept the job.
touche. I guess we
We
beggars
can do
can't.
4 silver, some 5.
4 silver, some 5. That's a deal. And Kaboo just kind of shakes his hand, Mister. Or
Sounds good.
can I get your
you
name,
just
please?
agree for half a gold to kill someone?
Kaboo just looks at him. He's like.
I'm pretty sure a day of rations costs the same amount.
Kaboo's like, listen, do you see any other jobs willing to take us?
Haven't you... Can you get your crotches out of my face?
You're just like. Wow.
All right, fine, that's fine, whatever.
Please just leave.
Listen, this is a
There's
small.
perfectly comfortable standing there.
Listen, this is an easy job. We can probably find quite a bit for it, and plus heads like per head. That's like Kaboo, kind of being in this is like, listen, these kind of people, they're gonna haggle you to death. Either you take the job or they'll move on to the next people. And honestly, there's hundreds of adventurers. Like there's dozens of adventure parties. He'll find someone else. Trust me. There's always someone else that can do the job. You sometimes
He's your best negotiator. You're welcome.
Yeah, he drives a hard bargain.
That he does.
Yeah. All right. Could we get? And also, I'm going to use this for our favor. We'll need a map of the areas if possible. Do you have a copy of a map we could use so we could
I
find
can
the
send you
villages?
directions to where the bandit camps we believe are located. I don't have like.
Do you just have a general map of like that we could use in this case? Like
I mean,
a copy of a map?
I can make you a map that goes from here to the bandit camp.
We'll take it. Kaboo's just like, we'll take it. Perfect.
He's always getting maps. He promised us he would stay off of them.
I know.
He's also going to draw
Just a little
treasures on
bit.
it.
No, guys, trust me. It's not a treasure map. This is a legit map by a guy who won't tell us his name.
Right.
He was like, of course, if you guys would be ready, you guys would hit up tonight, tomorrow morning, I can get
Tomorrow.
a map made
Tomorrow. But could we please get your name? You keep avoiding that question.
Why do you keep asking the question? Names are very powerful around here.
I've noticed, but it's Kaboo just is like, oh, trust me, I know it. Fine. Do you have any like written contract that we can work with at least, so that way we can confirm that we can receive proof of payment in case?
His eyes kind of narrow. He's like, so you'd rather do a contract?
No, I just would like to have some sort of proof.
We
so
can do a contract.
No, I don't want a contract like that. I just want some sort of
He's
document.
like, I'm just playing with you.
Kaboo's
Name's
just like,
John.
John. All right, fine. Thanks,
Rick.
John.
Did
Yeah.
you say Rick?
Yep. Yeah, John, very normal name. Kaboo kind of knows it's bullcrap because it's an orc. That's not going to be. No one names an orc John. Just like you don't name a dragonborn Tiffany.
How dare you?
Okay.
My great aunt Tiffany.
My.
She does not need your bigotry.
Anyway, so fine. Kaboo just wants like basically a paper and a map, just kind of a paper stating what mission they're on. Like, so if they need to show it to authorities, they can say that they're on business.
Okay. Meet me at the front gate tomorrow morning at sun.
What do you do today? I don't know. I don't
What do you
care.
think?
We're
Tomorrow?
ready to go immediately.
Yeah, let's just do it now.
I like it. You can talk. It's still just like
Oh, but he is going to give Miss Lead. He's going to give her like some silver, and he's like, go find a hotel and stay safe for a bit. Like, go just relax. He'll give her.
She has a knife.
Oh, and also Kaboo kind of leans down. It's like, don't pull your knife out to anyone.
I'm not a monster.
No, I mean, your knife is made out. Just keep your knife
My
safe.
knife would get me killed before it gets you.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Exactly.
keep your
I'm
knife.
very much.
No,
not
that's what
gonna
I'm saying.
flaunt it.
Kaboo's like, yeah, I know. Just he's just gonna give her the silver. It's like everyone's hard to explain to it. How much? Or actually, he'll give her a gold because he only has one silver left. So 1 gold. So he gives her gold. It's like, go to a hotel, get a room.
That'll pay for like a few nights at
Yeah.
like an okay place.
Yeah, at an okay place. Stay safe. Don't get into any trouble. Don't keep your head down.
Don't keep your head down.
No, keep your head down. Oh my gosh. Kaboo's just like, oh my gosh. You see, why is it that I find negotiating with a random orc stranger more comforting than
That's your cup of tea,
negotiating with people?
man. You're fluent
Like-
in that.
Is there something we can do to help you with your research? I think it is important that it continue.
You're talking about work for some reason.
Oh, because I looked to my right.
I need to find probably a new place to study, and really I just need a workshop and the catalyst that I need.
Mhm.
And that's pretty much it as far as I know. But the workshop is going to be it's going to be the biggest thing. It has to be somewhere stable and in a good enough area to house that much potential magic.
Well, after we kill, what,
An indeterminate.
500 people, we will get you a workshop.
500 people to pay for our rations.
Perfect.
All right, let's do this.
All right, he's just still kind of like standing by you guys. So you guys ready to go?
Yes, sir.
He's like, all right. He kind of like pulls out like a sheet of paper and kind of like draws here, and he's like,
It's literally just a line.
and there's two, and it's like has like a little like house for like the village. He's like, and
Yeah.
then this one is for one of the camps. And he has like lines that show like general directions.
All right.
One to the east, one to the west, one to the south.
All right, let's do this. Let's move out.
Are you some sort of law enforcement? You just, where do you get the money to pay people to do these types of tasks?
Different towns will put up bounties. I just kind of find
Got it.
people to.
Sure.
He's kind of like a guild head, I suppose. You would
So
say.
how much are you getting paid per head?
I get paid about half ish, a little more.
For gathering up
The information, finding the people that want the people dead, finding the people that want to make the people dead, finding where the people that need to be made dead are.
Drawing a map.
Not my best skills, but he asked for one.
Kabu just kind of looks at him. It's pretty standard. Usually there's a guild head or someone who kind of just like hires people to keep the local things that they can't get. With a lot of like smaller villages where they're kind of separated from each other, they don't have a centralized law enforcement, so they just kind of depend on wandering heroes, just kind of local militias and things like that. And so when we come by, there's always some sort of work. Like this is kind of part of the course.
Do you sell drugs?
Drugs? I do not. No.
All right, that's fine. Let's go.
All right. So we are going to go to the first bandit camp. He almost found out what's in my pouches.
All right, and as you guys head off into just the snowy forest, that's where we're going to end this session.
All right.
Awesome.
That was cool.
Snowy forest.
I'm going to click stop recording.
Before.